words and went now. What you mean now? Now.
You won't even finish your statement.
Look, now. Oh, it was a small one. If I said about this big, it don't take about a day or so. You know what I'm saying? I feel like 2 days. But look, I ain't going to work anymore. I'm going by the fam. Drinking.
Right. I'm let's see here. What up? I'm gonna go ahead and tap in real fast. Make sure the stream is popping. Make sure we can hear ourselves.
Yep, I get myself in the back.
You can't.
I get myself in the back and see I can see the bars going, so I can see the.
Yeah, we live.
Yeah.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on?
What's up?
Me.
Yes, sir.
Been a while. But you know, we still here. Hold on, let me log in. We still here, baby. We are the pre-gamers.
Look.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't let one of these time lapses fool you.
Thank you. Right.
Look, we have not given up on it. We are still here.
Still trend-setting. I know they out here stealing our shit and everything, but you know what I'm saying? And yes, I believe it. Whole bunch of garbage out here. We are the original pre-gamers, man.
Yeah. We don't need 2 E's on next week. Yeah, because, we bought that already.
Right. All right.
Yeah,
Facts.
So, we back. We still here. Got Mr. Fourth Quarter, you know what I'm saying, in the building.
In the building this episode. Clutch is in the building.
Yeah, at the Oasis, live from the Oasis.
Yes, sir. Ski.
Yeah. Dun's on his way.
Dun is on the way.
Tragically, Snacks can't stay. I got a prior engagement to go to a baby shower, so you know how that goes. But I couldn't miss this, so I had, you know what I'm saying, come through for a brief second, you know what I'm saying, say what's up, and then just, get my little spiel. Then I'll have to break out in a second. But much love to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out, you know what I'm saying, to Mr. Williams.
Mr. Williams. Yes, sir.
Rome.
James. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. We cooking up, man. We got some stuff in the works, man. We gonna come hard, man. We gonna try to give you something good this go around, man. We locked in. We locked in. All right, but in lieu of tradition. Oh, man. In lieu of tradition.
Y'all can go ahead and pick on.
I think I keep something out. I'm
just a guest out here. Y'all can go ahead and do what
you are. Hey, you are part of the show, sir.
Got a ball over there.
3 seconds. Yo, fill in, nigga. We do it live. Do it live
out here. Shoot.
All right. So look, I'm gonna get to my little bill with my little movies and things. So look, I said it last year, and I mean that movies came back last year, and they're still trying to come back this year. The strike had a thing where things went down and put things on a hiatus, but movies coming back. Captain America: Brave New World, saw it. I think that movie could have done better had they not spoiled the Red Hook aspect of it, because the movie's better if you don't know the Red Hook was going to be in it. It's a thing that all of a sudden, if you're watching a movie and that pops up, oh my, as opposed to knowing it's going to happen and waiting for it for the entire movie.
I think they was a little too afraid that no one was going to show up, and so they needed to just spoil.
So that's what I figured too. But it would have been better. It would have been better if they could have just had that little thing with discover that in the actual theater. If you don't mind, sir.
Yep.
Thank you.
I'll pour you on just shot. Yeah, a little tradition.
A little proper drop.
A little proper drop out there. So, all right. In lieu of tradition, fellas.
Yeah.
We are the Pregame Boys, and what the Pregame Boys stand for
is freedom.
It's freedom.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yeah. I was already in my little spiel about movies and whatever, you know what I'm saying? Talking about Captain America, Brave New World. I saw it, liked it.
Yeah.
It could have been better. The movie would have been better had you not known the Red Hulk was in it. Because if you watch the movie without that, that's a great surprise at the end. But knowing it's there, you're looking at it, expecting it the whole time. When's it gonna happen? When's it gonna happen? But had you not known it was gonna be there and saw the movie, man, that thing would have went all the way hard.
That's Anthony Mackie, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
How did they let that fly over? I guess
There you go.
I guess there you go. There you go.
Sir, I must say that much love seeing you. That is a horrible color combination on your shirt.
Oh, is he rapping? Is he rapping them Knicks?
It's not the Knicks colors that I
See,
can't
I was gonna be
stand.
nice.
It's the Florida ones.
I was gonna be.
Right? What's going on, son?
Look, I was gonna be nice, and now I didn't wear my Hawk stuff for you.
My nigga.
You don't care about that.
Hey,
Right.
that's cause you a Knicks fan.
Mm.
That's
That's
disrespectful, dog.
That's cause that's what you.
Oh yeah.
Where we at?
Dunson is in the building. He is in the building.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, hold up.
You can have the seat.
What are we drinking?
I brought some selections there. By choice, and I think I got your spare
Yeah,
cup
it's
somewhere
right
up here,
here.
sir.
Okay.
That's the Rock right there. Then that Blackberry
Yeah,
Crunch.
man, what's this?
Rock stuff, the Rock, Dwayne
This
Johnson.
right here?
Look,
This is
Yeah,
real.
this is real.
I had some. It don't taste like tequila at all. It's real
I don't know.
smooth and
So
what
folks
is that?
folks
This
is doing
tequila.
straight.
That's the key.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's
Y'all
going up,
see?
fellas?
Oh, nothing. We just kind of,
We're reviewing movies right now. We're
Yeah,
talking about
'cause-
Captain America.
Yep.
Yeah, because
Okay,
the man
okay.
got to get out of here real fast because I go to a baby shower.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, so what was the last thing y'all said so far?
I was
My
going through
blood
the spiel
just
saying
scratched
Captain
the
America:
surface.
Brave New
Yeah.
World movie was decent. Had they not had to spoil the Red Hulk part, the movie would have been better because it would have been a thing you didn't know when you saw the movie. That would have been a great reveal at the end of the movie and everything where you were expecting it the whole time.
I agree. I thought that Brave New World was serviceable.
Yes,
I didn't find it a great movie. I didn't find it a suck movie.
I agree.
I felt that they definitely were going for Winter Soldier.
Yes.
Did not pull it off.
But they did. But yeah, had they focused more on the leader and then John Spacinos cared a little more, it could have had a thing. And then if the Red Hulk would have been the thing at the very end that you wouldn't know about.
Yeah.
Oh, over the top.
Who?
Facts.
Red Hulk?
The Red Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
There's Red Hulk in it.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, you ain't seen it yet.
I have not.
It's on the trailer though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, it's not spoiling. It's not spoiling anything. It's just
Okay.
Yeah, they definitely fucked that up, man. I felt they fucked that up, man. Because the first time I seen the trailer and I saw Red Hulk, I was like, "There's no need for me to go to the theater and see this now." Like whatever the big payoff. They've already shown it to
and
me.
it just
And
ruined
it
it.
wasn't a big payoff because you got him, and then you
That was-
got him for like 2 seconds. And
Yeah, and then they didn't even. I felt like they didn't even set him up properly in the movie. Like it felt like maybe like 45 minutes into it, you learn like, yo, this nigga's hulking up right now. You know what I'm saying?
They
Like,
showed something early movie that someone with his hand can kind of
Yeah.
had to calm down.
it's
But
like,
it's-
oh, okay. Like it wouldn't. They didn't pull it off.
They
well,
did.
in my opinion.
And so Marvel did this year. They already did Brave New World. They did the Thunderbolts. With the Thunderbolts, I enjoyed the movie. It was serviceable to me. Like I remember watching it and like laughing. Like, wait a minute, this is humorous and that's a good action.
what up?
Now, could it have been better? Yes.
Yeah.
But was it trash? Absolutely not. It wasn't
Okay.
trash. It wasn't trash at all.
It did what it needed to do.
Yes.
You saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it
what
was.
it seemed like.
It has some funny parts in it. I thought they did the Taskmaster horrible.
Yes. Yes.
Like, that's
Yes.
and
Okay.
No, that was it.
That was it.
Damn.
And they've already spoiled it now, so it's not a spoiler, but just the ending of them saying, okay, this is the new Avengers.
Yeah.
Now you see the posters saying new Avengers, them being called Thunderbolts. So
But then it says that apparently Captain America saying who the fuck y'all? No, we're the Avengers. Y'all in the look.
and so that's what's gonna lead.
There
up
ain't
to the
Avengers
next-
out here. I'm
next
part of
movie.
it. What the fuck y'all?
Now, for me, the end credits.
Yes. Oh,
Hey.
yeah. It was
What happened?
fantastic.
What happened?
It
Oh,
was
Fantastic
yeah.
Four.
You
Some
wanna-
Fantastic Four shit.
I don't want to.
Fantastic. I think they're not trying to spoil it. I think.
For who?
Spoil it, but
I
Spoil
guess
for who?
for me.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well,
But look. But moving on past that, I got my thing. I got limited time here,
okay.
and so that trailer was good. The end of the credit scene was good for that.
I got a question for you.
Mm.
Cause y'all know my stance.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck Christopher Reeve's Superman.
And yeah,
So how do you feel about Superman getting his next shot coming back?
and I was just talking about this. Yeah, your new dude can suck his ass. The Christopher Reeve would body that soft dude out there.
Fuck Christopher Reeve's Superman.
Yeah, guess what?
Damn.
The one right here,
Yeah.
soft. He looked soft. He looked soft.
That's why they should have never got rid of Henry Cavill.
But yeah,
I know, right?
The Christopher Reeve
is
man,
the man of
Yeah, I
steel.
know.
Christopher
They
Reeve
look
would
like
have
they
still.
nerfed him a little bit, man.
Christopher Reeve would have still bodied this dude. You know why?
He
Christopher
can't.
Reeve is always invulnerable. He like I told you in Superman 4, they got a string of Superman's hair holding up a 5-ton barbell.
You were saying.
What I
that.
saw in the trailer, somebody with a beer can at Superman in his hair and his fucking hair moved. That can should have exploded on contact. On the first trailer, why is Superman leaking out the mouth?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Leak out the
Like,
mouth.
and swole him up.
Boy, gotta call his dog to go see him. Gotta call his dog to go save him. That look, James Gunn is a great filmmaker, but that man who's out there, he looks soft.
Really?
Soft.
Yes, it leaking
Yeah.
out the mouth.
It's a bleed out the mouth.
Not by a regular guy,
He
huh?
don't look as soft as Christopher Reeve.
Shit,
Dang,
shit,
it-
me.
they so kinky.
Shit, me. I ain't never
Wow.
seen Christopher Reeve bleed out the mouth like that.
I ain't seen Christopher Reeve's
Wow.
Reeves swole either.
You mean it's swole either?
Tiny fucking Superman.
Yo, like the man is too.
And like I said, Henry Cavill
And guess
is
what?
my man of steel.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody's debating that.
Yeah, that's
Sure
that's,
not.
Pretty
that's
upset
Superman.
that
Nobody ever made it either. I look.
I mean,
I always
what,
love that.
what
dude.
happened? Why is Henry Cavill not?
They-
Is he
they
trying
wanna
to change his
scrub
character dynamic?
James
James
Gunn
Gunn.
is the new head.
And he's
So he
he's
doesn't
like-
like Henry Cavill?
It's
No.
not that he
He's
All
the
that
face
DC
of
shit,
Superman.
all that DC shit was trash. The
Yeah,
Batman
but we-
was trash.
Well, we
The
know
Batman was trash.
the Batman.
Oh, Ben Affleck? Batfleck?
He is
I thought
Batman.
you meant,
Trash.
I thought you meant Robert Pattinson.
Really?
No. There's
Twilight.
There's
Twilight
one.
of the Batman.
There's
That was
one
great.
saving
It
grace.
was a good movie.
There's
Robert
one saving
Robert
grace.
Pattinson is Twilight of the
There's
Batman.
one saving grace with Ben Affleck's Batman,
Yeah.
and that's the one scene where it looks like a simulation of Arkham Asylum with Cook Warehouse. Outside of that one scene, that Batman,
Damn.
trash,
Damn.
trash.
Wow.
Yo, ain't it time for you to go, son?
Man,
Let's
all
talk
right.
about Batman.
About it. Yeah. Fuck that nigga.
Yo,
That's
and,
hard.
and you know, game recognized game, because you know I'm not fuck Christopher Reeve.
Yeah.
And his
And
Superman,
Christopher Reeve would body his new Superman.
Your body Lois Lane. He ain't body of the
Lois,
Superman.
look, new Superman can't take Lois Lane in his fields.
Yeah, immediately.
In his fields out there.
So, who had the best Lois?
Huh?
Out of who had the best Lois?
Dean Cain.
I'll give you that.
Dean
I'll
Cain.
give you
Terry
that.
Hatcher.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Terry
I'll
Hatcher.
give you that.
Nah,
Cause look.
nah, redhead Lois.
No, look. Now there's one. Look, no, it's Terry Hatcher. I look at me Adam, but it's Terry Hatcher.
Nah, it's redhead. It's
Yeah,
redhead.
we look. Oh, that being said, we'll all say it ain't Margaret Kidder.
Oh yeah, because
No.
Christopher Reeves one, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck all of them except Gene Hackman. Except Gene Hackman. Best Luthor on screen so far.
Yeah.
On screen
We
so
have not
far.
had a great Luthor.
Well, that comedian that was on the show.
Because it wasn't Kate Bosworth either in the Brendan Routh one.
I don't remember that one.
There's a reason.
Nobody remembers. Nobody remembers because Superman ain't do shit but lift a fucking giant rock in the end. That's how he flexed his strength. Bullshit. What other movies y'all talk about?
I was gonna say Mission Impossible. The Final Reckoning.
How was it?
Look, I liked it, man. Look,
Okay.
Look,
Y'all seen Sinners?
go ahead.
Nope.
2 people didn't. I did.
I know.
Just in case.
I know. The entire we're behind the curve. The entire world has seen it 3 times.
Black Card is being held.
Damn. See?
It's being held now for
You
renewal.
said this,
God
man.
damn, Michael B does that outstanding. He is that outstanding of an actor. But I get the message behind it.
Look.
Everyone's portraying and shit.
Not even that.
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't
Look.
seen it.
My supervisor and his wife were going to see something else.
Yeah.
Couldn't see it, so they had to see Sinners instead. Oh, came back.
I know.
It's all right.
It's fine.
Yeah, I heard.
They playing a banjo. What the fuck? Look,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We'll see it eventually.
That
Probably.
shit's
That's what
hard.
I'm saying,
It's
right?
on.
So,
Cause
I'm
only
It's on.
only reason because I want to watch it with the wife and it just hasn't lined up.
Gotcha.
And that's why. That's
But
the only reason why.
y'all can watch it. It's out now.
I know it's out. I know it's out. It's just the universe hasn't lined up where we both can watch it and be comfortable
So
watching.
that's out. I just got the Final Destination Bloodlines. Yeah.
I liked it. Yeah, I liked it.
Which one?
The newest one.
Final Destination Bloodlines.
It was dope.
Man, I tapped out on Final Destination after the highway.
Because the
That's
highway,
like second one.
The second one
Yeah.
is the second movie is
It's
the
epitome
best
of it.
one.
Yeah, it's the
the
epitome
third
of
one is
it.
last because
Yeah.
in the second movie the main accident is drawn out. You can see all the
Yeah.
details how things. The
Yeah.
third one is the roller coaster. And
Mhm.
everybody just kind of just dies. The other one after that one, there's two more after that one. They kind of did where you can see things like the NASCAR scene. You can see things unfold and you can see how people died differently. And then Final Destination, which was a prequel, the Split Bridge was back to basics. You know, and then there's Bloodlines.
This new one's dope.
Look. Oh, they died bad.
Because I like the story and it almost portrays death as a person. Almost
Yes.
the way they unfold it. It's pretty good.
Oh
Yeah.
no, motherfucker. Oh, really? Oh, you think? Oh no, I got something for you.
Yeah,
ass kid.
right. And the mom, bro, the moment she comes, like, bro, god
Okay,
damn.
I gotta prove it to you. Okay,
Right,
hold
I
it,
know.
Hold
Mom.
it. Stand back.
Right.
It gets messy.
Yes.
It gets messy. What you mean get messy? And bye.
Oh
shit.
my god, not even, god damn. Death been waiting on your
Waiting
ass.
on you.
I got you,
You see
bitch.
counting two?
Huh?
You counting two?
I got it.
Everybody's been talking about that shit too,
I have
man.
it. I have it available. I haven't had a chance to
Have
watch
you seen
it.
the first one?
No, but my brother, I haven't.
I
But
saw
my
it.
brother
Have you?
is like, yo, this shit's dope.
Yo,
Accounting, bro.
the account.
We do the numbers
it
and
got
shit, man.
Two is fire.
You got the Punisher in it.
Okay.
Doing Punisher shit.
Yeah.
He may not be the Punisher. He doing
Yeah.
Punisher shit though.
But you know how you feel about
The Daredevil.
all of the Netflix Marvel characters getting integrated
Look.
into the MCU?
Look. I say
Have
this.
y'all watched the Daredevil?
I did.
Born Again.
And I saw
That shit is
this.
fire.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
And I say this.
I've been so tapped out. Damn.
I watched the Punisher.
Okay.
When Daredevil talks to the Punisher again in that new iteration of Daredevil, and the Punisher says something, and when he said it, I'm like, oh, he gonna kill any and everybody. 'Cause what he said was this. He says, cause he's talking to Daredevil about somebody else dying in a thing. You don't hear him. You don't hear somebody ask out to you. I hear my son. Every day saying, "Get him, daddy. Kill him, daddy." You're telling me that the Punisher hears his dead son telling you to kill the bad guys? Look, y'all up out of here. Look, there's no walking it back.
That motherfucker get to grunting like a gorilla.
Yeah.
Taking shots and killing it. Yo.
Damn.
Bruh. And you telling me when he's killing people, he hears his dead son telling him to kill him, daddy.
Yeah, he's
But
showing
you
no
get-
mercy.
Y'all
Look.
heard that he's gonna be in Spider-Man, the next Spider-Man movie.
My good.
That's a crazy combination.
Bruh.
That's a crazy combo.
That's coming out.
Isn't a new Blade coming out? No.
They're
still
supposed
working
to be coming out.
They
Commercial
slow
Ali.
motion with that
Yeah.
shit.
After they fucking,
They announced
Wesley
it.
Snipes and
They
shit
announced
from
it,
that.
and they have
Not even
not
that. He's in
greenlit the script yet.
He's at the end. He's at the end of the
Moonlight.
Eternals.
Oh, it's Eternals. Yeah, that's
The Eternals. He's supposed to talk to Kit Williams about whatever that blade is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's in there to keep moving things around. He's supposed to be, but I don't know what's gonna happen with it though.
Eternals. That was the Angelina Jolie
That's
one,
the
right?
one.
Yeah, that shit was garbage.
It's better after you. The first time you see it, what the fuck is this?
It's garbage, man.
It's
After-
an artsy.
After you watch it,
It's an artsy show.
it gets
Really?
better. One thing where
It's not a Marvel.
it's better
not a
now
Marvel
than
show.
it's better now than it was then.
It's an artsy type of show. Like it's not a Marvel
What got me was
Marvel type show.
what put you off was the fuck is this? There's nothing new about this shit. It's all the same.
My shoes off. My
Oh
bad.
shit! You know that was just they were in the baby
In the baby's room, yeah.
Oh,
Nothing new about this shit. It's all, I've seen these powers before. None of this shit is super fast, super strong, fly, heals, this, that. He got finger guns. They fuck you up. They fuck you up.
hated
They
that.
they got people that's actual actors.
I
So
hate
they actually try to get them scripts and like act
I
stuff. out.
hated that movie.
I didn't like it either. But trust me, look. I've seen it another time on the once because you've seen it now and you have the lowest expectations of it. You watch it again. Oh, okay.
Man, I'm not. My eyes are set off. my eyes will not gaze that far.
But let's see.
What
I
about
just saw 28. I just saw 28 years later.
Yeah,
I like it. There's gonna be a sequel to it.
Okay.
28 decades later.
That's the thing, right?
No.
28 million years later.
28 centuries later.
Oh,
Johnny!
It's gonna be like it may be 28 minutes later because in this last movie, in this last movie, it ends. But at the end, you meet new people, and it can go from right here and to
I like
28
that
minutes.
concept. Is that legit?
I don't know.
Official?
I don't know.
28 minutes later. That'll be a good prequel.
28
sequel to
28 minutes later.
Yeah, like
and
28
then
seconds later.
Yes, that would be
after
yes.
this.
28 milliseconds later.
Right.
Yeah.
He's in black. no, I'm joking.
But yeah, I thought it was good. Had to see it because coming out soon, I gotta see Jurassic Park Rebirth because
Bro, I was telling y'all, like, I was
watched
telling Kim,
movies.
have you
Bro,
seen
I
that
watch
Predator
movies.
versus Predator, bro?
I gotta watch that too.
The animated joint, that shit's fire.
Yo, Prey.
Predator Badlands.
No,
Prey?
Prey's good.
Prey is
It's
fucking
fucking
great.
fire.
You know they got Predator Badlands coming out.
I know.
Yes, Prey is fire.
Have you
Keith,
seen that? Oh,
yes,
That's like years
that
ago,
chick
bro.
was going crazy out there.
That's
She
one of
was.
the best Predator movies to come
Dude.
out since 2.
Dude, watch that animated movie.
I will. I gotta
It's
say.
fucking
I gotta say.
fire.
But
Like the 3 storylines and how they connected
I
in the
don't
samurai,
know. I don't
and then the Viking, and then the American. That shit's fire, bro. And it's fucking fire. And they made it like live action.
I bet.
It is so good. I was like, yeah, check it out if you get a chance.
Have you
I gotta watch
Did you
Alien
touch on
Earth.
Fantastic Four yet?
No, I'm gonna say that's coming out. Fantastic Four's coming out. Superman's coming out. Tron Ares
You
is
were
coming
saying
out.
that, yeah.
Look, as a sci-fi.
I hated the first one.
The 70s one or the one with the remake?
The remake.
I didn't think it was that bad.
It's not that bad, but it's front loaded. All the hot shit you wanted to see is at the beginning of the movie, and then it goes to the story. Okay, where's the rest of the hot shit? Oh, it finally got to some more hot shit at the very end, but it's not which is why it didn't do as good as it could have. Now this trailer, like I said, opens up. We're on the streets, and all of a sudden, there's two bikes over here. The cops chasing them. Do a look back. Hold on. Press a button, and a red light see me come out, cut the police car in half.
So you killed an officer.
No, Robert Team 2.
I hope
Keep that. Basically, it cuts the car between both officers in the car, and then when it cuts the car in half, turns the light off, and then fuck the fuck out of here, and just drive off. And
You chop my car in half. I ain't chasing. I'm.
You got
Fall back,
yeah,
y'all.
you got it. I've seen some shit to that, you know.
what you
Dispatch, I'm seeing some shit out here.
Yeah, you get out here then too.
And what you can tell is, you see that it's finally a thing where things in that world are here now.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's that kind of thing.
Okay.
With Jared Little's in it.
Okay.
So
That's already going back down again.
Jared Leto. Hey man.
He doesn't have a great track record,
He
man.
forget because you know he's gonna overdo it. You know he's gonna
But,
overdo it.
Hey.
but look, that's like I've seen. I've been watching that. A lot of good series out here, man. I gotta go home and finish that Squid Game season 3, the final.
I gotta get back up on
Yeah.
that too because I can't wait to see how this ends.
Yeah, this it's the final season.
Yeah, Squid Game.
Which means all I tell you they did, they cut season 2 in half. That's all they did. They cut season 2 in half, made a season 2, and then
2.1 and then
back.
2.2.
Yeah, and then that's all they did.
Never. Have you watched Squid Games? I've never seen it.
This-
I only seen the pilot episode with the bitch with the.
Yo, I'ma tell you.
If you move.
Check it out. Check it out. It's
Red light, green light.
really good, dog. It's really good.
Yeah.
It's
Yes, it
really
is.
Okay.
good.
I'm
It's really
inferred.
good.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
clearly.
really good.
Clearly.
It's one of those. It's one of those. It's one of those movies where there's, or not movies, but shows where there are a lot of dope ass characters, but the premise of this show is only
Won a prize,
one of
right?
them.
Yeah.
Only one of them is gonna make it to the end,
Here's the
and
thing, right?
and how they drop will sometimes shock you because they'll introduce a character, you're like, okay, this character's cool. In normal conventions, this is the type of character that's gonna drive
Yeah,
the thing, right? And you meet him, you're like, yeah, this is cool. And then it's like,
Knocked
game
off
one,
the
Game of
wow,
Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones.
done. Yeah, Game of Thrones
Thrones?
shit.
Oh,
That
yeah.
Game of Thrones, like, damn near. Check it out.
Because-
it's fire.
And see, he said that look, when you first watch it, you don't know that it can only be one winner at the end.
I think you do.
No,
They
you
don't.
don't.
They don't.
They don't say that. Because if that was the case, I mean, because some people would have stayed. Look, you got to follow. But no,
You
it's
put a
they
bunch
don't-
of people and put a number on their back, and then you have them compete. I'm pretty sure.
But they never said at the beginning that it can only be one winner.
Oh, okay.
Because that changes things.
Mm.
Because I gotta be. Because if there's only one, then there are no friends out here.
Mm-hmm.
And if people make friends, if can only one person make it out of here, there are no friends out here. And so, but doing the thing, people make friends, they make alliances.
But it ain't gonna matter.
And there's Joe
The
Lane.
closer you get to the end, that shit ain't gonna matter.
Man,
'Cause
it's
only
like
one of you can walk out.
Right. Kind
It's
of
like
like
Hunger
Mr. Beast
Games.
games.
Hunger Games too. It's like
Oh,
Hunger
okay.
Games
Yeah.
too.
Mr.
Mr.
Beast
Beast,
games did that
yeah,
because
Mr.
like
Beast.
people were forming alliances,
Yeah,
but he
yeah,
would
yeah.
strategically do
Tell
shit
you right, I'm telling you
catered
right
towards
now,
alliances.
I'm good. There'll be 180 bands.
Man, yeah, you fucking out of here, dude.
Sorry.
Bruh, man, I watched that.
180
That shit had me infuriated. I'll give you $1 million right now, and you can still compete if you get rid of 18 motherfuckers out here. No, I'm loyal. Nigga, I'll push that button in so hard, I don't give a. We're here to compete.
Yes.
I'll push that bitch in so fucking
I'm
hard.
gonna send somebody. I gave him $1 million.
He's loyal. They kicked his ass out at the end of the season. Fuck him. All you motherfuckers. I could have had an M in the bank.
Yes,
$1 million.
I would have had an M in the
Man,
Look, I'm sorry.
bruh, I'm here to compete.
180,000.
There's some shit in that show.
I'll help you out when we get out of here.
Bruh, they were loyal and their conscience was eating them away. But when that shit hit a ticket, I'll say, oh man, y'all fucking out of here.
That's
Bye bye.
That's my look. I ain't nothing gross. I ain't doing nothing I don't
Right.
agree with. Yeah, that's my price.
Bruh, that's it. And you can still compete and get rid of 20% of the competition.
Yep.
Adios, niggas.
That's my price.
I love
That's
my,
my price.
I love my
I
niggas.
ain't gonna have the price
But,
when I saw it.
Have y'all seen those?
So,
Then we were at the end where they divvied up $1
I ain't
million.
seen the whole thing.
So it got down to 6 contestants. Who gives a fuck? Like, and each it was $1 million, right? And these are people they showed their loyalty, they showed everything, like their commitment to the team and all that. Each player out of $1 million had to divvy up how much they wanted to split their funds between the 6 of them. It started with the person who was doing the best. So one person took 10,000. She was like, "Well, if we do math, it'll be 100,000 per person." It was 10 people. She took 10K. The next person took 10K. The other person took like 780,000. Yeah. It's like, fuck y'all. Then the rest of people gonna divvy up the rest 6,000, and then they got people carrying like 9 in his bags because everybody had to walk with how much money they offered from that before they did the next game. Everybody's got like one bag of 10K. He's got like 9 people carrying like 780,000. He's like, man, fuck y'all.
yeah.
Yo, you know what I'm saying?
You should have done it.
Only one person's gonna win this thing, right? Look here.
Like I said.
I'm taking my chances.
Like I said.
It's just fucking
I didn't know I had a
hilarious.
price till I saw it. Oh, that's my price.
Man, that's right. I mean, bro, and Mr. Beast, he in there, it's going straight to the bank.
Yes.
I'm hitting wire right now.
Yep, y'all ain't getting this back.
Bro, fucking
Don't take
hilarious. And then he used like 50K to bribe motherfuckers. Because the next challenge was like, the money that you offer, you can bribe your way or you can create alliances to get to the next challenge. Man, I got 50K right now, vote for me. So that's just good though. It's good because it gets real intimate.
It's time to go.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Snacks, appreciate you laying down the movies and shit, man.
Got you. What's the plan for next week though, bro?
Next week, I'm trying to find out with the wife. We trying to find the location. It's not hard. If you see something, if something pop up, spin it my way, because I'll hit down Lake Spivey. If they can open up something, we'll do it there. But we kind of looking at a location to connect the families and shit. So the 4th of July, y'all, yeah, we trying to make it happen. And because I didn't want to do it in my house because I don't know. I mean, it's a lot, man. Because we're trying to connect a lot of folks. So I wanted to do.
I've seen 4th of July at your house.
I know, right? Yeah.
There's 1,000 motherfuckers out here.
I know, man. I want to find some kind of like lake area where we can do like an outdoor joint enclosed and everybody just come out and just have a good time. So I was looking at Lake Spivey. I was looking at Owl Latunia. My brother asked me, so I got to come up with something.
Yeah.
Like
when I go to Lanier.
Yeah, hell no, everybody dead. We ain't making that. Right. You're not coming home today.
We all know. We're not going to Lanier.
I'll let you know, Kev, as soon as I get some details. We kind of been looking. It's just.
I'm trying to make.
But I know you looking with.
I am trying to make sure I hit everybody's spots. You know what I'm saying? Because Friday I gotta hit Tone's spot, of course. If it's out Tuna,
I know it's right down the street. So I'm trying to see.
My homie got a fucking pool party on that Saturday the 5th in D-ville.
Oh shit! Well, yeah, you lined up.
Well, ain't we know?
You lined up.
It's like, hey,
you lined up, sir.
Shit.
But yeah, so
And they got somebody else trying to. Oh well, she yeah.
Well, shit, man. Let us know you touched down, kid. Man, keep us updated, and we will see you later.
All
right. Well, since Dunson is here, like the normal transition's been from movies to games, but sir, let Dunson fill us in, y'all, with bless us with what's the next topic of discussion, sir. Dunson is in the building.
Dunson is in the motherfucking.
He's in the motherfucking building, bro.
And
that's.
What do we want to get to? Matter of fact,
sir, it's been so long since you blessed the Oasis. So
like check in. Say how's everybody? How the fellas been, man?
I know that's why I was trying to check in with everybody when they came in here, man. Things are moving, man. God's good.
How the new spot working out, Bobby?
You mean the place that we can't visit, Bobby?
Oh no,
we gonna keep drilling until we get an invite out there.
He's talking about free. First off, my house is. I told y'all the invite is there. The invite is.
Is it, Bobby? Is the invite there?
Anytime y'all ready to go ahead and link up.
All right, cool.
I know Keith will be cool because I know he's about down the street from me.
Okay.
So anytime y'all ready, man, y'all can come through.
You hear that? You hear that? Wrong.
We gonna be tight in there.
Mr. Williams. Snatch, y'all hear that? We in there. Hey, man, we'll make it happen, man. We don't give a fuck. We got 2 square feet. We'll make it happen. So we'll shoot. But okay, all right, the invite's out. But
how is free?
Free TV, man.
Yeah.
Gravy.
Yeah, I know.
Gravy train. I love the place.
That's awesome, man. That's good.
All that they care about, as long as you get your stuff in, do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
They don't care about anything else.
Dude. And we all come from the same foundation, but and shout out to Kevin Stacks there. We live and we ain't there no more, but we always look out for our people. But one thing that I think Encompass lacked is that they didn't like the lack of like respect and care for their employees. When you hit another company that's legit, you see where the culture changes, the environment. It's like, damn, this is how a business is supposed to be ran.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was just so different, man. Like I said, shout out to Encompass because they, that was the foundation for everybody. They was Mama Bear, but yeah, man. When I heard that, like
set
even
us up to go do what we gotta do.
Keep excelling, man. But
absolutely.
That's awesome. Yeah, keep.
How's Cox treating?
Cox is treating me well, man.
Cox?
Cool.
WSB?
No, CMG. Yeah, Cox Media Group. Cox Media Group.
Oh, you no longer at I thought you were.
No,
that's there.
That's who runs it.
Okay.
Cox Media Group.
Hey, man, so how did y'all take that story when the meteor land down here? Was you on working? Because there was a meteor that hit in Henry County.
No, I was.
I was
off. I was. That was earlier in the day from my overnight.
Okay.
But no, every shit's cool, man. You know what I'm saying? It's
good, man.
It's basically provided me the opportunity to finally pursue my original dream.
Amen.
Of being a writer and an author. I got one more semester left, starting in August,
awesome.
And I'll graduate with my bachelor's in December.
Man.
I started. I bought my domain name a few weeks ago.
Okay.
I'm work on building up my website. I was telling you.
Yes.
And my plan is to have my first book written by August when I go back for my last semester. So I can start it off by having my website my updated resume,
Mm-hmm.
and a book to drive folks there and
Awesome.
purchase.
Fantastic.
Or have it ready by the time I graduate.
Okay.
I'm currently working on my first book. It's short stories is my jam. That's where I'm at. What I love to do the most, fiction. And I got a concept that I'm basing off of one of the classes I took a couple semesters ago. It's 3 parts. The first part is written. I'm about a third of the way through on the second part, and then I'll do the third, and then hopefully, like I said, come August or December, I'll have a book on a website of my website.
Damn, that's fucking awesome.
So that's my current plan, man. Is to transition into some kind of writing profession, whatever that means. You know what I mean? But again, WSB is based off of my shift and just all of that is affording me the opportunity to pursue this.
Fantastic.
And, so that's what we're doing right now, man. That's I'm right near the end. It didn't help that Trump got in office and want to blow all this shit up, but we head down, plow forward. You know what I'm saying, and keep it moving, man.
That's I know firsthand because I currently have a wife that's in the army, so
yeah.
So I know.
I understand, but
yeah,
I need to talk some anime.
That's right.
And I need to talk.
Well, I'm very limited, but what I'm limited in, I'm very good at.
It's all good. So this will be a 2-parter.
Okay.
Because I know we got some Akira Toriyama and Super to talk about.
Yes.
But I need to talk to my man.
Okay.
About One Piece.
Oh, look at you, Bobby, touching the One Piece. And you know what? That's been a topic of discussion. So let me ask you, though, really quick before you do that.
Go ahead.
Goku, One Punch. Who do you pick? Because I've been arguing with people about this. Have you watched One Punch first before
Hell
you form
yeah.
Okay.
I read it, too.
Okay, so you read the man. So, yes. So, someone with an educated assessment. Goku, One Piece. Who wins?
One Punch Man?
One Punch Man. I'm sorry.
One Punch Man will probably be Goku.
Damn, so he's that fucking strong. You win, nigga! You fucking win!
What's the word that used that, no matter what, this person can't be defeated.
Okay.
Because of...
OP.
Yes. Yeah.
Overpowered.
Yeah, he is overpowered like that.
And he is, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No matter what happens, he's One Punch Man. He's gonna...
So check this. The One Piece Man anime, right? The reason it went on the hiatus that it did is because the One Piece manga is One Punch manga it's a monthly, or it's like monthly, or it's every 3 weeks. It's not a weekly
like
manga like how Naruto was, like how One Piece is.
Yeah.
It doesn't come out every week. It comes out like once a month or once every 3 weeks, and because of that, an anime episode is usually about 2.5 to 3 manga chapters an episode, right? So you can only imagine that if you're only coming out every 30 days, the anime is going to catch up to you quick. And we are way beyond filler. Motherfuckers ain't trying to hear nothing about filler no more. Give me a season, I'll wait a year, and you come back and you just give me the story, right? One Piece is kind of unique in the fact that it doesn't really do filler.
Okay.
Which is amazing. To be over 1,000 episodes, and you might be able, maybe 50 episodes are filler out of 1,000.
That's a lot of action. That's a lot of story. A lot of fucking.
It's story. It is story.
And lore.
It's a slow build, and you're just learning more and more as you go, and it's just like, man, you start feeling for these characters.
You said One Piece. These motherfuckers on the boat, right?
Yes.
And then
Luffy and
wherever island they land
but the
on.
story is so much bigger than...
Clearly.
It's so much more bigger than what you're seeing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Luffy and them are just a vehicle to help you get all the lore from the past, the present, and what the future is going to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's all... Somebody told me like, yo, whenever you see a character, just know they're coming back.
Yeah, they have a purpose.
Very few characters die. You know, a lot of people get defeated.
Yeah.
A lot of people show up and they may seem insignificant, and then 300 episodes later they come back and they're integral to the story of where it is. One Piece is like masterful storytelling.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
and if you watch it, you'll notice, you can see how where it started as to where it is now. Both in animation, storytelling, the fighting has evolved. Right? Like when you first see Luffy, he looks goofy. The shit that he does is goofy. You look at him now and you'd be like, yo, this motherfucker could go toe to toe with Goku. Straight up. Straight up. Luffy's two right-hand men could probably take out Vegeta. Straight up.
We're talking
Zoro
about
and
Kaioken Vegeta. Well, not Kaioken. Or we're talking about Super Saiyan God Vegeta or God of Destruction Vegeta. What Vegeta are we talking about?
Probably
Super
probably
Saiyan.
up to Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta.
Okay.
I think Zoro could take him.
That says a lot.
He's my favorite character.
Damn.
Man, he's like, look.
And the
Luffy,
way
I got
he's
you.
evolved.
Yeah.
Damn.
Luffy, I got you. Hold on.
Damn.
Zoro is the three sword samurai. He has one in each hand, one in the mouth.
Powerful.
Damn, he got a blade he holds with his mouth.
He holds it with his mouth.
Damn.
And he's been training that way since he was a kid.
Yeah.
He's a beast. You know what I'm saying? And Sanji's a cook. So he's like, yo, my hands are for cooking. I don't use them for fighting. So he never punches.
Black leg.
And he's the third strongest. You understand what I'm
Just
saying? Just kick it.
Kick it. This
You know
man
what I'm
floats in. This man floats in air. Up in the air.
Yes. One Piece is it's great storytelling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But have you been keeping up with the manga?
I'm gonna disappoint you, man. I'm a little behind. I am just where they get off the island.
Off Egghead.
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn, Keisha.
Oh.
Is that what his live action started on Netflix? Because live action, well, they're on the boat. I don't know what the live action
I mean, they take
show.
too long to come out with season 2.
Yeah, they just finished filming it. But for all of those out there who are like, man, I don't know if I can do the gauntlet to catch up. The live action is really good. It is a really good live action adaptation of a good chunk of One Piece.
Yes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So if you watch that, you might it's probably only gonna get you like 100+ episodes into the 1,000+.
But you got the idea
But,
of
yes.
everything.
Damn.
The live action is a very good adaptation.
Okay.
If you're curious and you don't want to do the run.
Do it.
There's a lot of fucking episodes.
If you do it, you will understand.
Okay.
Why not? Like Luffy's like, I got you now, man.
Okay.
Yes.
Man.
Damn, that
Yes.
is a lot of episodes.
It is, but it really is, like, not trying to be hyperbolic or oversell it.
Yeah.
It really is a good anime. And just know that this shit has stood the test of time up against Dragon Ball Z, up against Naruto, up against Bleach, up against all of the other heavy hitters that have come and gone. One Piece has been like the top 3 or one of the big heavy hitters since the 90s.
Damn.
Coming out weekly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But where they are right now. Where they are right now.
I know where they're headed.
Yeah, they're on the giant island right now. They're on the island of Elbaf. It's the island of the giants.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like
There was already something that went down.
Luffy and them just met. So the main pirate crew,
Okay.
for nerds in the weeds, the main pirate crew is the Roger crew. Right? They're the ones. The whole premise is there's this one island way out at the end of the world.
Okay.
And only one crew has been there, supposedly, that they know of, that has been there and come back.
Okay.
Luffy, and there's this main treasure there that whoever gets it becomes the king of the pirates. Luffy is like, yo, I'm trying to be the king of the pirates. And I don't give a fuck who knows it.
Right. He lets everybody know.
I don't give a fuck who knows it. I don't give a fuck if the pirate in front of me is bigger and stronger. They're like, who the fuck are you? I'm Luffy, and I'm about to be the king of the pirates.
Okay.
Fuck you, right?
And by the end of it, it was like, oh my God, he's going to be the king.
He's gonna be the king of the pirates. And the main pirate crew that everyone's trying to emulate and be like is the Roger Pirates.
The Roger Pirates.
Right?
Okay, that's a big bad wolf. Okay.
And Rogers is dead, but his two right-hand men.
That's how it starts off. That's how it starts off.
Rogers is dead, but his two right-hand men are still out in the world. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And these two really, they kind of understand, like, how to fight.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? How to fight folks with devil fruit powers, and just how to fight.
Mm.
So on the island of the giants, Luffy and the crew just met Rogers' other man.
Okay.
Right? And he basically just told Zoro, he was like, you know you got Conqueror King Haki. You know that, right? Zoro's like, I do. Luffy's like, motherfucker, it's oozing out of you. Right? You don't know that shit? And then the other dude, he was like, yo, how the fuck you expect to protect your captain and you don't even know how to use the tools you have? And then he also says, he was like, Sanji got it too. You know what I'm saying? Sanji got it too. So Luffy's right-hand men, his left and right-hand men, they're beasts.
Okay.
They're probably, man.
Mm.
And the main big bad villain of One Piece has just kind of displayed what their power is.
Mm.
Okay.
We just learned about how Shanks has a twin brother.
Word?
Shanks has a twin brother. His sword, he calls it Cerberus. When he unlocks the power,
Three-headed dog.
It turns into a three-headed dog.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
But turns out that, just like I said before, something happens early on.
Mm-hmm.
Later on, it comes back full circle. Mm-hmm. Shanks only has one arm because he lost it saving Luffy.
Mm.
Turns out that arm had this mark on it that Emu uses on all the Holy Knights to take over their bodies. So Shanks lost the arm. He no longer has that mark. Shanks is from the Holy Land.
Okay.
Yo, they are dropping some major knowledge in this shit right now. And Luffy might get a new crew member. He's the biggest giant right now named Loki. He's the biggest giant right now.
Jeez.
He's the biggest giant. He's bigger than Kaido.
That's crazy.
If you look him up, you'll see how he looks compared to Luffy. But Luffy asked him to join the crew.
Oh man, I gotta get back.
Yeah, you gotta get back on it. You gotta get back on it. But the live action comes back next year.
Man, I can't wait. The live, like I was.
Did you see the chopper? Did you see the chopper thing? Okay.
Yeah. And you know what? When everyone keeps saying like in the actual anime, in the manga, it's like how cute he is. Like, you know what? That fits. I'm not even mad at the look.
Oh, Luffy?
Chopper. Tony Chopper.
Okay.
And it's like, but when it's time for him to do what he needs to do, I need to see how that looks as well.
Yes.
Mm.
Yo, Luffy's crew is fire.
Okay.
All of them, even the weak ones,
Mm.
get busy. All of them get busy, and they're about to really get busy coming up soon because a big major fight's happening soon.
Mm.
But that's in the manga. The anime is still rocking. They took about a year off.
Okay.
I think it was like the first time in 500 years. They took a year.
So you got the manga, you got the anime, then you have this live action on Netflix. This kind of like
that he
summarizing.
Has his hand in that too. And I think that's why it ended up coming out better than what it.
Okay.
Better than Dragon Ball Evolution.
I hope so. I fucking hope so.
So it is. Yo, I major props to Netflix. They are not playing around when it comes to these adaptations.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Even the Yu Yu Hakusho one wasn't bad.
Okay.
I didn't watch it.
I only watched one episode.
What's the
Cowboy Bebop?
Cowboy Bebop, yeah.
Hmm.
But yo, One Piece. Anime fans out there,
Mm-hmm.
if you caught up, stay with it.
Yeah.
If you're thinking about doing the gauntlet, hey, do it. It's worth it. It is worth it.
Take the journey, man.
It is worth it.
Take the journey.
You'll find yourself at one point you're gonna hit a stride, and it's a rinse and repeat type of thing. They land on an island. Luffy's just there to kind of explore, and they end up liberating the people. Rinse and repeat. Mm-hmm. But every island they get better. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And the fights improve every time they hit a new island. Mm-hmm. It's dope shit.
And you see Luffy. The other part is you see Luffy grow.
Oh,
and it's like, okay, he learns that he's a captain. Like, you gotta be a captain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, this is your crew.
Right.
You gotta be a captain. And yeah.
And that was the other dope part too about it, because like the first initial run of it is him building his team, right? Mm-hmm. And it's not just, oh, you're cool. It's he's like, when he meets Zoro, he's like, you're gonna be my right hand man. You're basically my gun. When like nobody gets to me until they get through you. Mm. So he gets him, and then he's like, I need a navigator, I need a doctor, I need a cook, I need a shipmaster. You know what I'm saying? I need specific people on my crew to fill it out. That's how he fills his crew out. And it's just in each character.
Robin popping up, and everyone's like, "What?" And he was like, "No, we need her."
Yes, you know what I'm saying? Yes, and so it's a really good it's a really good story and anime just all around. It's really good, and the story has evolved and grown. Like I said, like the way it starts is not where it's at right now, and not where it's going. Mm-hmm. So it's really worth the 1,000+ episodes and maybe half a year to get caught up.
How many minutes is an episode? 20 minutes?
It's about 22 minutes.
About 22
minutes. Okay. And, all right, cool.
Yeah. So
all right, that balances out.
So we're transitioning to something else.
Okay.
Yep.
Have you seen Lazarus?
No.
I have not.
It is.
But I have it saved.
It is so good.
Okay.
Lazarus is on it. Look that up. It's
on
a
Max,
cartoon.
right?
Yeah, it's Max. It's an Adult Swim anime.
Okay.
And it's the same people that made Cowboy Bebop.
Yes.
And it's the exact same feel. The music there, the character building, and just the world. Oh my God. It is so good.
Okay.
We're about to get to the last episode, I think on Sunday.
Okay.
And I am so amped.
Okay.
See how this
Lazarus.
is. It is a must. You have to watch it.
I'm gonna do an honorable mention right now before we transition over to DBZ. My new coworker he put me on to this anime. If you got a Crunchyroll account, it's on Crunchyroll.
Okay.
But apparently there is an anime. It's not even apparently. I've seen it. I've got to say it. It's 2 seasons, and it is all centered around battle rapping.
Word.
I kid you not. There is an anime, 2 seasons and a movie, and the premise is battle rapping, and each character is a different kind of battle rapper. They got like a military guy. They got like one of those dandy pretty boys. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute, son.
Dog.
They say you a little dude. They not talking about height. Oh! That fucking show that came out.
Yo, hold on. Let me pull the name of it up.
That is.
It's called.
Wild.
It's called Hypnosis Mike. It's a battle rap anime. I haven't started it yet, but I am excited to see this. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, especially overseas, there's an appreciation for hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a love for it. You know what I'm saying? And so I have a feeling that they're gonna do it justice. It's 2 seasons. You know what I'm saying? It's 2 seasons. It blew my mind when my man told me that. He was like, "Yo, have you seen the battle rap anime?" I was like, ain't no battle rap anime. No way. But
that's crazy.
But I do have Lazarus on my watch list.
Gotta watch it.
I've seen some of the fighting. Since you were on Lazarus, did you watch Ninja Kamui?
No.
Check it out.
I'm
It starts off strong, ends kind of, but it just got renewed for 2 seasons.
Oh man, that's great.
It just got renewed for 2 seasons, so they'll probably be able to finish it and everything.
Okay.
But before my man gets back, and we move to DBZ, I need to talk to my man Bobby here about them weak ass Hawks.
Come on, man. The up and coming.
About them weak ass
Hawks.
Hawks. First off, I would like his gratitude and thank you for Kristaps Porzingis, who we drafted, who we helped develop, and get that killer dog in him.
Okay.
Now, granted, he won the chip with somebody else.
That's it.
But hey, we knocked his ass off. And now he's here to play at the Mini Garden, not the Highlight Factory.
Wow.
The Mini Garden. The Knicks home away from home.
No.
Because if you've ever been in the building when the Knicks are there, it's the Knicks home crowd. Trust and believe. You know what I'm saying? So how do you feel about getting, a former Knick legend?
Poor as God.
How do you feel?
I am over the moon.
Yeah.
Because we finally got a new GM.
Okay.
That just said, hey, Trey, we see you getting older. We don't think we got a lot of more years left with you being where you are. So we're going to go ahead and put a team around you.
Okay.
And one thing we desperately needed was a center that could shoot.
Okay.
And we don't need Porzingis to be a star. 25 minutes a game. Give us 50 games.
What you need is for him to not have super COVID.
Oh my God! They still have not figured out what he had. That's the problem. It's like he has a disease, and that's it. Like, what the hell?
That's the end of it. That's the diagnosis. He's sick. He's sick.
I was like, man, that dude. They said in 8 years he hasn't played more than 50 games.
Sounds like Embiid. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
it.
Sounds like Embiid.
That's it. Like, you happy to have him, but man, you got to deal with wherever comes with them.
Yep.
I don't even know I still don't get what Philadelphia is doing up there. I can't tell what direction they're trying to do. They got a team.
They do.
But are they going to be there at the end of the year?
That's the thing. That's the thing. And I would also like to point out, Knicks knocked them off too. Just you know. The Pacers are our new roadblock. They're our new obstacle.
Y'all need to stop tripping. Go ahead and trade Cat to Milwaukee, and whatever the heck Milwaukee wants for Giannis, because y'all have the better packages to be able to pull Giannis than he'll agree to go to.
I want to now
get rid of Cat.
As a Knicks fan, I want to say this first. First, I did not like watching Randall and DiVincenzo go. I did not like it. Mainly because we didn't get the chance to see the squad healthy. And that year when we got OG, for like that 2-week stretch of games that we had, where OG was out there, Randall was out there too. I think Mitchell Robinson was still hurt, but we had the main core. We were dominating. And Randall goes down. We still get to 1 game shy of the Eastern Conference Finals. And it's like, okay, everybody come back healthy, run it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, the team just really helped. It really epitomized New York, like just that hard-working, bust you in the mouth mentality. And I wanted to see them run it back. We get rid of Randall and DiVincenzo. I will say I miss DiVincenzo more.
That's shooting.
Because Randall, when it comes playoff time, disappears.
He's here or there.
He disappears. And he did this year too.
Yeah,
even though he did better, he disappeared in the end.
Yeah.
But, DiVincenzo, like, fearless. I miss DiVincenzo. To the Pacers, you're welcome. I miss Obi Toppin. He was fearless.
Ooh.
He was
man,
fearless
how you
too.
go from what he was to a real important piece on that
Yes.
Pacers squad? That is crazy.
I miss Toppin. To the Toronto Raptors. You're welcome. I don't really miss Barrett that much. I appreciate what he did, but I miss Quickly. Because Quickly also was fearless
Barrett was
in the
Barrett
playoffs.
was a weird player. Like you look at him, it's like, okay, he's supposed to be something, and he's just quiet. Like he doesn't.
Yes.
He doesn't assert
He's like
himself like
default good.
that.
He's default good.
That's a weird player. Like you can't say like he's
You
awful.
can't really say he sucks.
Yeah.
But you can't say he's great. He's just productive.
Right.
You know what I mean? But salute to him too. You know what I mean? So that I wasn't happy. And in spite of that, we still get to the Tibbs, who I'm also upset they let go of.
Wow. You was a keep Tibbs person?
At least for one more season.
Okay.
Because again, I was expecting for this prior season for us to see what they built at the time and see how it works with DiVincenzo, Randall, OG, and all of them, right? And see how it goes. And you bust that up, and in spite of that, Tibbs still gets us to the Eastern Conference Finals with Cat, brand new addition, and his former player. You know what I'm saying? When he was over there in Minnesota, and so if you're a Knicks fan, you already know how it goes. You know, you're never truly comfortable. You're never truly all the way confident that the team is going to pull it out. But we're Knicks fans. We don't give a fuck. You seen us. You seen how we was acting. You seen
After the second round win, I was like, did they win the championship? Why are they out here like this?
You seen how we was acting. You know what I'm saying? You seen how we was. That motherfucker was all the way up on top of a billboard you can't get on top of. You know what I'm saying?
What are y'all doing?
Beating up Pacers fans,
Right.
dumping trash on them.
Yo.
Like, you seen how it went down. But that's the Knicks fans. You know what I'm saying? You seen how we got down. And you know it would have been a whole nother level had we been in the finals. Mm-hmm. The Knicks after parties and fandom would have been a series in itself. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If the Knicks fans travel, and if we touch down in Oklahoma City,
Careful.
I honestly think that's going to be your biggest struggle, though.
Okay, see, they got
fans,
business.
Their fans, I would say, other than the Knicks, because y'all do sell out Madison Square. Mm-hmm. They are the most full on. We're here for our team.
Yes, we are fanatics.
Yeah, Knicks fans are
blind fanatics.
I brought the whole city out.
You look in the crowd and during the finals and everything else. Everybody has the shirt on.
Yeah,
everybody's upstanding.
It's a basketball town, so it's not like we just gonna come in and completely take over.
Yeah.
But know this, if we don't get in the building, we're gonna be outside. We're gonna be outside. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be outside. Did y'all see or hear how we sent Boston packing when their bus couldn't get out of the city because we swarming the bus? Yo. Shout out to Knicks Nation, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, if you're on YouTube, Knicks Fan TV, shout out to CP the franchise, man. Like, share, subscribe, nice. Knicks Fans TV. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like I was telling him, I wanted to talk to these jaded Hawks fans.
Jaded. We sitting high. This is probably the most.
Tell us about the Hawks.
Enthused Hawks off-season we've had, and we haven't even reached free agency yet.
Okay.
The fact is, you see how it is. The East is open.
Wide.
It's an open season this year.
Tatum down.
Halliburton
down.
Milwaukee's trash.
And what's Dame Lillard's down.
Damn.
All of them had Achilles injuries this season.
Yeah.
Not Achilles.
Yeah.
So
Boston's already packing it up. They shipping people out. It's like, look, we're gonna build for not the year coming, but the year following. And so now it's just like, this is the East is whoever wants it.
Yeah.
Yep, it's wide
It's the
open.
one piece.
Exactly. Exactly. Like right now, the front runners for the East is Cleveland and New York.
And they like the new mocks has Cleveland number 1, New York number 2, Hawks number 3.
What?
Yeah.
You like
Who
what?
else?
Them Hawks.
Who
All right,
else
right.
is
Who
gonna
else?
jump in front of the Hawks?
Orlando,
Anybody.
fucking Boston.
Orlando.
I'll put
They
Charlotte.
just say cut
I'll put the
Boston
Hornets.
out.
I'll put the Hornets over these bitch ass niggas.
You just a hater. That's all it is. They see what the Hawks because the fact is that the Hawks got way far this.
But then they just
They got
canceling
horrific
Boston
injury last
out.
year. Huh?
Boston ain't about.
Boston ain't
bro.
gonna do nothing.
I mean,
Boston might be in
check-
the
Jalen
NFC.
Brown.
Check it though. With the Boston team as they were, right? Their championship squad.
Yep.
New York went into Boston, and remember, every fucking pundit said New York don't got a chance. They should be happy if they win 2 games. They should be happy if they make this series go 6. That's what was told to us. And low key, if we're being honest, Knicks fans in their heart thought like, damn,
Yeah.
Boston.
They are
Fuck.
a dynasty right now.
But I ride for my team. And we go in games 1 and 2 in Boston with Tatum on the floor, Jalen Brown on the floor, their whole squad. We took 2 games from them. Right? In their hometown with their squad as it's currently as it was constructed.
Respect, yep.
You know what I'm saying? And so
Boston was never the. I wasn't even disappointed watching Boston lose. It was Cleveland that was like.
that was disappointing. That was disappointing.
What
What
were
is
y'all
this?
doing?
What is this? They only won. How many games did they win? They only won 1, didn't they?
Yeah, I think so. What y'all won all these games this season. Look great all season. Get to the playoffs and just getting ran through.
Is Kyrie coming back?
Kyrie's into too.
I know that he got
Achilles
the injury.
out
Yeah.
on the West too. Yeah.
That is a hell of an injury.
But Dallas got Cooper
Dallas
Flag
got
now.
the flag, but they gave
The
him
white boy. They call him the Kobe Bryant, the white boy Kobe. Cooper Flag. I was watching the light. I mean, he a beast though.
No.
Coming to college.
I'm not taking away.
But it's a whole different ball game when you come up to the pros.
No.
Don't
And
think so?
Only why I'm saying no to is because if you watch the NBA, what do you call it, the Olympic team, he was on the a select team that they had to train against.
Yeah.
And he was
We're going to get numbers. Okay.
hooping against the Olympic team.
Cooper Flag.
And
Where
so
he go? Where he
He
go?
went to Dallas. He out there with
Ooh.
Anthony Davis. And until Kyrie comes back, they got to figure out something.
Yeah. But what about what you call him though? My boy who was going crazy, but he got stumped out. Minnesota.
Anthony Edwards.
Yes, that
Ant-Man.
motherfucker is a
Ant-Man.
fucking beast.
He is, but obviously,
Can't do it by yourself.
obviously, his game isn't all the way there yet to be the man.
Yeah.
And his number 2 disappeared on him. Julius Randle disappeared on him. You know what I'm saying? And Gobert
is Gobert.
is
Like,
Gobert. You know, he's not about to be no Shaq.
No.
You know
But
what I
he's a
mean?
tall motherfucker in the paint.
He may help you out defensively,
Yeah.
but he's not going to
True.
be Shaq and give you like
Yeah,
20
he's
for
gonna
5
put your
points.
hands up, you
I've never
7-foot
seen
giant.
somebody- I've never seen someone so tall. Be so
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah. Put your hands.
Like, how do you not have any? He doesn't have any hands to like catch the ball. He can't lay it. Awful.
Let me ask you,
Awful offense.
how do y'all like the how Adam Silva has put his mark on the league now with parity, where every team now has a shot to get a good player and compete.
I love it.
You know
What
what I'm
has
saying?
he done?
For the past 7 years, there's never been a repeat champion. Past 7 years, no one has repeated. Right? So everyone has a chance. OKC and Indiana were in the
crazy.
NBA Finals.
That's crazy.
And it went 7 games.
They
and
were
them
splashing.
games were good.
Yeah, like I said, Milwaukee, them boys. I mean, not Milwaukee, but
Indiana.
they was splashing. I was
Them
surprised.
games,
Like, boy.
like I didn't watch it all, but every time I tuned in, it was there was
Yeah,
only
yeah,
one
yeah,
game where it
yeah.
was like a runaway blowout.
Yeah.
Everything else was always within 2 to 5 points
True.
Yeah.
till like the fourth quarter. It was really good competitive.
It was
How
a
do
great
y'all
series.
feel about that as opposed to it just being the same 3 to 5 big markets
So,
And
I mean, for those who don't know, and like even myself, what has Adam Silver done to level the playing ground?
He's made it so that everyone has a shot, really, about building a squad. Like, you have the chance to get a generational player on your squad. And it's no longer
caps or picks. Or...
And so would they got the players to agree to there's 3 different levels of taxes now.
Okay.
And each level, the owner is going to have to shell out a bunch of money. So the first level, if you got a rich owner, he's going to be kind of fine. But that second and third level is way too much. But no one wants to go over that second level unless
which is what's going on with Boston right now.
And so Boston's at that second level where it's like, look, we can't afford to keep these players anymore.
We can't keep Tatum and Jaylen Brown and all of this other top tier talent. Yeah. You're gonna have to pay for it if you want it, or you got to come up off of it. And if you come up off of it, other teams have a shot at getting some top tier talent, which helps raise everybody up. So next year it could be Utah versus fucking Orlando. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm happy about it because I still feel we shifted. In like the late 2000s, we shifted to a player-centric NBA where
LeBron was the, and I that's another question we need to get to too. But LeBron is the one that helped steer us into player empowerment. Yeah, where it's like, you know what? Fuck how it used to be. Just because I got drafted here, I don't have to end here, and I don't have to wait for the team to be done with me. I can leave. You know what I'm saying? And not only can I leave, I can holler at my homeboy. It'd be like, hey, come with me. And we can build the team.
So what are they doing? 1-year deals now or something? Because when you lock a player into a contract.
First off, it's a lot more just non-stupid contracts. Some players are getting a ton of money that they shouldn't have gotten in the first place. Yeah. And then the second part is that, like, hey, I know you're going to be my star. I now have to find a team to now put around my star and maybe get one more star. And we can run for 2 years, maybe 3, before these stars are going to reach a new level of what money they're going to ask. I got to choose one of you 2. You go, but I've already built another squad underneath of them. Because this is what OKC has the MVP of SGA.
But they're no-namers, right? I mean, are those kids established?
That's part. They then drafted and built around the SGA, and now he has that. And then he got Chet Holmgren, who wasn't great in the finals. He wasn't.
Okay. Even SGA wasn't really all that great, in my opinion. He MVP of the league straight, but his team really won the finals. Because he wasn't MVP impressive. You know what I'm saying? Like Jordan wins MVP. You gonna
leave it to the man. He was putting on
when
though.
Kevin Durant won it for Golden State over Stephen Curry, he was just like, he was the reason. Like this man took over for those finals. That final, So.
And that's kind of what you want. Like you want a team to win the finals, not a player.
To go back to cheering for teams again.
Yeah. Not a fucking specific player.
I'm this team. I'm this team. Because instead it was just like I'm a Steph Curry fan.
Yes.
I'm a LeBron fan. They didn't care about what everything else was going on. It's just like
franchises didn't matter no more. You know what I'm saying? And now it's back to that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to have a super baller squad, you can have it. But you going to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? And these owners don't want to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why Boston now, that's why it's so devastating for Boston that we eliminated them, and they weren't able to go back to back. And now the team, as you knew it, is about to get blown up because you can't afford to have Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown and Drew Holiday and Kristaps Porzingis and all the other motherfuckers that they have.
And all of a sudden, Peyton Pritchard is now suddenly a good person. You gotta have to pay him because somebody else is gonna pay him.
Yep.
I'm not leaving this. This is a young player.
Yeah.
Bye.
Exactly.
Bye, Kristoff.
Is Al Horford still playing?
Yes, he is.
God damn, that nigga about 50. Hey, kudos to him holding down in the paint.
Every time I see this man shooting a three for Boston, man, it's like, man, pissing me off
Right.
every time, man. Why are you still here?
I know, right? That's hilarious.
Yeah. So
That's hilarious.
I like the NBA.
Okay.
I like it being where everybody has a shot now.
For sure.
I like
For
that.
sure.
Because I feel like the NFL is that way.
That is it.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
The NFL is that way, where
know.
anybody at any given Sunday, and it's only one game, so you have to be on point for that one game. Obviously, with the NBA, you got 5 tries in a series. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
And the Bears got
I
one.
fuck with it. One more question before we get back to DBZ.
All good.
Is it time for LeBron to
No.
hang it up?
No. Only because, for my person, look, I know Bobby. Contrary to Bobby.
Bobby will go last.
No, because, I mean, yes, I don't blame him, so to speak, but the NBA, like, the sport overall has gotten really fucking soft. Like, in protecting the players, which I respect it and I understand that shit. So LeBron can play another year. He can, and if he gonna bring his son in and he gonna create this dynamic
Okay,
where
2 more questions before we bounce.
yeah, like it is soft as fuck though. Like legit, like
That's actually good.
yeah, that's the Rock shit. Shout out to Dwayne Johnson for the and that's one thing that I don't like about it. And I get it. Competition is one thing, and protecting the player is another. And we got a whole, the way everything is going to protect the player. But the shit is so fucking soft now. You can breed the kind of player that you want, where a guard can fucking be comfortable and be competent to drive to the paint. You don't have to be scared to go in and get a bucket. Like Gary Payton them back in the day, look, man, I dare you bring your motherfucking ass in this paint. You better formulate your game to not come in that paint because they're going to hurt you. It could be legal, but I think and that's one thing that's just really just torn me. Like, it's so fucking soft from the fouls to being able to call. I seen LeBron do this.
Yeah.
On that, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, bro, like, that's the game that we're in now, man. So, should he play again? Why not? Because of how the league has transitioned and transformed into this sport where any player can kind of be someone. And I would like to see him play with his sons just because of the influence, contrary to what Bobby believes. LeBron is probably one of the most positive, in my light, basketball players to ever exist. Like, staying out of social media, being with his old lady since...
Staying out of social media?
Well,
or staying out of controversy?
Yeah, controversy. Let me correct that. Controversy, being with, you know what I'm saying, trying to stay out of, like, major fucking... major stuff where he's put in the light of a bad guy, being the first player ever to play with his sons and shit. That's dope. Even though the what's his fucking name, Bronny James is fucking garbage, but his youngest son is fucking Bryce is a beast. Okay. Bryce is a beast. I would love to see Bryce come in and really
he's gonna be in
show.
Arizona next year.
He's gonna see, and that to me shows us as not only black people but as like a shining athlete that, you know what I'm saying, you can direct your kids and you can be a positive influence and really kind of bring your youth up with you. No players ever brought both of their sons into the league. So I want to see LeBron play with Bryce.
Mike didn't do it. Mike couldn't do it.
Yeah, he couldn't.
Well,
he
his
couldn't.
son is a cokehead.
Who, Bronny? Or
Michael Jordan's son.
Oh, yeah.
Cokehead.
And he's got so much other shit.
And fucking Pippen's wife. Or he was.
That's the craziest shit.
The craziest shit. You can't write that shit, man.
Right. And, like, again, Brian's still doing numbers only because of how the league has changed. And, I mean, the guy's a fucking freak of nature.
You don't think it's skill? You don't think there's a level of skill?
Oh, hell yeah. He's a freak of nature. Okay. LeBron's one of a kind. Like, we evolve. Like, contrary to what Bobby believes, we evolve as a human race. Like LeBron has bionic knees. Like, the motherfucker still when you go in there, you dropping numbers and you can still cock it back, and we're the same age. The motherfucker like no 40, like.
Cock it back. He don't cock it back. He goes up. He goes up.
Yo, shout out to Bobby's consistency.
True. Bobby say cock it back. Nah, he'll go up. He do that NES inside, but he ain't cocking it back.
Shout out to Bobby's consistency.
He ain't cocking it back no more. He ain't doing one of these, right? He ain't doing one of these to the knee. Now he'll go in like that.
Y'all look at the tape. And the younger him and him now.
Of course.
Younger him.
Of course.
Like this.
Age is
now,
real.
It's
of
up.
course. Age is
up.
real. I get it. Age is real.
Look, man, you 6'10". You 6'10" with a little, a little bit athletic. You should still be able to dunk.
He fucking hates LeBron.
If Shaq can still dunk at his old age, LeBron can still dunk.
I thought he put some people on highlights last year. Did he know he ain't doing highlight reels? Kind of just putting his nuts on folks.
So now that we've spoken.
Okay, yeah.
To Bobby.
Go ahead, Bobby.
One. Is it time for LeBron to hang it up? One.
The moment you need a fucking LeBron hater overlay.
Two. What was I about? Damn, y'all. Old age.
Hey, man.
The other questions might come back to me, but so should LeBron hang it up?
Of fucking course.
Is it time for him to hang it
You
up?
got the
LeBron has done irreparable damage to this league
Damn!
already.
Damn!
And the stuff that he has done.
God, damage!
Because the
Woo!
league horrifically changed once he got in, and everyone
Okay.
suddenly became LeBron this, LeBron that. And then when LeBron started switching teams, all of a sudden super teams became a thing. We need to fight.
You think that started
And
with
it's only
LeBron
worked-
James?
It's only worked once.
You think
It's
that
only
started
worked
with
with
LeBron?
Miami and Golden State. It's only worked in those
Yeah.
two places.
True. When KD went to Golden State, when LeBron took Bosh and Wade to fucking Miami or whatever. Okay.
But he was the main person that made us watch his ESPN special about where he was going to take his talents to. With all that being said, surprisingly, I say that he still needs to stay in the league for 2 more years.
2 more? Why? Please do speak on this, Bobby.
We've seen old players
Okay.
stay in the league even though they looked awful.
Right.
True.
And he doesn't.
He's a role player. At this point in time, he is a role player. That's why Luka's there. Because Luka's
Is he though, Bobby? But did he not break a record last year?
doing what?
Most points ever by a
Because of
Being
his
the oldest
longevity.
player.
like being his longevity. LeBron can't take over. LeBron can only do so much. Like if he decides he wants to take over a game, guess what? He's injured for the next game. His body's too old. His body is too old.
True. I will not deny that, brother. As a 40-year-old person myself.
The reason why I say this is not because of his game, because it's not. He can retire. It's the fact is nepotism runs deep in every other place.
Okay.
And if he's able to get his sons in the league to get paid, do it.
Yeah. For sure.
And that's where I'm sticking at.
Yeah, the
Not
ultimate
fact
goal
of
in life.
His skill, he needs to go ahead and retire skill-wise.
I want to say, I don't like that shit.
You
like
don't?
nepotism?
You gotta. Well,
Look,
you gotta think of it though from a parent or
Everyone's
parental
doing it.
perspective.
Now look, from a parental
Yes, 'cause-
perspective, like, hey, if I will admit that if I was in a position of
Fuck
power
yeah.
and my kids are coming up and I can set them up, I'm gonna do it.
100%.
But
100%.
in this iteration,
Yes.
and it's in this iteration, I don't like it. Mainly because Bronny has not lived up to the hype that his father
Well,
helped hype up.
He did.
That motherfucker said, yo, Bronny's better than about half the people in the league.
He did say that, and that was an
Okay.
awful.
Yeah, so your
awful
brother
thing for him
he
to
could
do.
have tarnished your legacy
Like, yo,
with that.
I feel like you want to get your son in the league, like on some like Austin
Rivers?
Rivers.
Yeah, Doc Rivers' son.
Your
Austin
dad
Rivers
is,
had a highlight tapes though in high school, so
But
So
still,
he wasn't. He still wasn't like.
but when he was in the league, he was Doc Rivers' son, but it didn't feel like Doc is out here overhyping his son.
He traded his son.
You know what I'm saying? LeBron did like that toxic kind of shit.
Yeah,
like,
he
yo,
did,
my son
he
is.
did.
And then when he confronted
Who would
Stephen
you
A.
not, though,
When he
Keith?
confronted Stephen A.
I didn't like
fucking
that. I
hate
didn't
Like,
like that.
dog,
Oh my God. Okay.
dog, you are not about to.
Okay.
You, LeBron James, are not about to wild out and go and be niggerish
Mm-hmm.
on this court in front of all these fans and all these cameras.
Mm-hmm.
You're not about to wild out the way that a lot of talking heads want to see you act out. You ain't about to smack Stephen A.
No.
on the sidelines.
No, you're not
You
about
just
to
doing that for the fucking cameras.
Yeah.
This is my son. This is my son.
Yeah.
Your son sucks, nigga.
He needs to accept that. Because, like, look, your son's in the league now. He's going to get talked about.
Yeah,
and you're
for
going
sure.
to have to accept
For
that.
sure. For
He's
sure.
what I dislike is that him stepping in, even when he got his son in the league. Fine, you got him. Leave him. Let him do what he got to do. But he still put his hand on, oh, no, he's not traveling. Oh,
So
he's not
who's
traveling to
advocating
G-League.
for him to go back to D League to get
G-League.
better?
He's supposed to be in the G
And then going back, he's
To be fair, I'm not going to say that Bronny can't play. I don't think his
Or
heart
that he
is in
can't
it.
improve.
I don't
Right.
think his heart is into it. First off, I think that he's just doing it because his
okay,
his
because
family-
the firstborn.
Okay.
Yeah. But the fact is that he is a G League player. If he wants to be, he can be in that G League.
Okay.
The problem is LeBron keeps saying, "Oh, he can't travel. He can only play in LA."
What the
and
fuck?
then when there's not games, he needs to be.
He
with
can't
G
play any away games?
League. Yeah, for
Are
like
you
half
fucking
the
nuts?
G League season, he wouldn't let him. So he missed many games where he could have got game reps.
Mm-hmm.
And again, that's the problem. Like
Yes.
if LeBron just left him alone
Yeah.
and let him do everything in G League, he probably could by the end of the year
could
would have been
develop.
a little bit better.
Yeah, there you go.
But
Yeah.
instead, he's rotting on the bench, waiting for the Lakers or to either be up big or getting blown out, so the fans can chant his son's name to get in the game.
Yes.
But I'm not gonna expect that because Bryce looks like he actually likes playing basketball.
I like Bryce, yeah.
Bryce looks like he actually likes it, and so
like
I think
Bryce.
he's going to.
I like Bryce.
Do well.
And Bryce, I've seen, obviously it's all internet and all that, but I see that it factor.
Yeah,
Bryce
no,
has it.
No,
he has it.
He,
His physique,
tell.
and he's still growing. He will tower over Bronny when it's
he
all
already-
said and
already
done.
is.
He
already
is, yes.
I think, he's like, I think Bryce is like 6'7".
Right,
now,
yeah.
And Bronny's like
Bronny's
6'4".
got the it factor. So, yes. And I do want to see that. But if any father like us being, hardworking adult can get your sons in the league and you can set them up for success prior to you exiting a career, shit, I'm all for it. Go for it. Even if you can play a fucking season with it. But true.
Just be
but
honest
the
and
hype
keep
behind
real.
it.
Just be honest and keep it real.
Yeah, true.
Just be like, Bronny gonna be in the G League. He's gonna be developing.
Bronny
he's on his path, and he's gonna do his path.
Yeah. If he let that alone,
I'm
then that would've been
LeBron,
fine.
and
True.
I'm trying to get the Lakers to another finals.
He's not gonna be.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that's to me. That's what the message should be.
Mm-hmm.
Not my son is the shit.
Yeah, my son.
No,
is this,
he's
my
not.
Son is that. Like there's
He's not.
There's levels of father, talking about. If he said that, like, look,
I think
my
that's
son
hypocritical.
is really good.
Would you say that though, Keith? If you were in LeBron's position and you wanted to,
Yes.
you would say your son is not that it factor.
Yes.
He's okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. And I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Like,
I don't see nothing wrong with that because you know who else is gonna say it?
Yeah.
All the critics, all the fans, all the people who objectively watch the game and can see that he is not ready.
No.
He is not good enough. It doesn't matter he's my son, right? I'd be doing my son a disservice by gassing him up thinking he's something that he's not.
gassing him up.
If you're-
all you have to say is, I'm proud of my son.
that applies to any fucking field, right? Yes, he's my son. Yes, she's my daughter. I will position them to get into the position. At that point, it is on them to show improve.
True.
And if they don't, as a parent, you are responsible to keep it real. Like, yes, they are struggling. Yes, they are not all the way ready yet. But all they need is a shot. They're a hard worker. They're this, they're that, they're that. Just give them a shot.
That's it.
Don't be out here talking about like my son is better than half the motherfuckers in the league. Nigga, shut the fuck up, dog. It's not a
wild statement.
Come on, bro.
Wild statement.
Okay.
Name another motherfucker like not LeBron, not Kevin Garnett, not Kobe, who just come into the league and hit the ground running. Everybody has a developmental period. Cooper Flag is probably going to be starting. But he's a generational talent.
Yeah.
Everybody else has to get their licks coming up and learning and transitioning. There's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Bronny James is not the first. Yeah. He's not the first son of a great to come in and have to earn his keep or adjust. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't need his dad out here.
Yeah. Being
like, my son's the best. He's better than half you niggas. Right, Bronny? And he's like,
right. Have we heard Bronny speak? Have you heard Bronny speak since he's been in the league? Have you heard? No, because LeBron is talking for him, and he just has to sit back and just.
Yeah, you know whatever my dad say.
Yeah.
No,
I think Bron really pushed him. Just like you're going to do this, and Bronny's just like, okay, fine, this is my life. Again, that's why I said you look in his eyes. You can tell Hooper. You know. You can tell Hooper's. It's not. You can't see that in his eyes.
Ant-Man.
He fucking believes it, and he wants to be great, but he doesn't have. He needs to still build, and he needs the team around him. No, not even the team. He just, it takes time. It takes time to learn your faults.
But
to learn
now,
to get better.
Is Bronny as good as Ant-Man?
Fuck no.
Exactly.
Fuck no.
Exactly.
He fucking put
you asked LeBron.
Yeah.
What you think he gonna say?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The fact that he got his son in, it's not that big a deal.
Mm-hmm.
It's the fact that you sitting there saying like this motherfucker should be on the court at the same time Ant-Man is.
Yeah.
Nope.
No. Lights out. He gonna put you to sleep.
I don't
Ant-Man got it from the mud. And not to take anything from Bronny, but like you said, if he wasn't built up to be that star player, you really ain't let Bronny loose to really discover himself and be that true talent. Like people who get out the mud, like me, prime example. I became I learned how to dribble really good because it's something I inspired to do because I wanted to be better. So I took it upon myself to become a great ball player. Like you said, Bronny is living in the shadow of LeBron, and he's forced to be that player. And it's something that he may enjoy, but it's something that he doesn't bleed or breathe.
Yeah, I think it seems
when you
like,
bleed and breathe it, trust you
seems like
excel.
he's more. It seems like he likes. It's more about I'm the son.
Yes.
Of LeBron
Right.
James,
Absolutely.
as opposed to
Absolutely.
I'm the next coming. Of
exactly.
LeBron James.
And Bronny, I think Bronny enjoys it. I can see a light. It's something that Hoopers know. It's a light switch where it's like I get it. Even under the flash and lights, Bronny has something in him like I want to be better. I enjoy this so much. It's you know what I'm saying. It's different for me, man. Like it's a light switch that we can see. He's different. That's why I want to see Bronny in the. I mean, not Bronny, but Bryce in the league. 100%.
To your point of saying like, hey, it takes some time to develop and grow.
Yep.
Anthony Edwards, he done one pick, right? You see now, this is where he's at. This is other people in this draft that also,
in his draft, but Ant-Man went crazy at UG. Was it Georgia?
Yeah.
He went fucking like dude was a monster.
When he got to the NBA, he was a new.
It was.
And you see where he is now. So other people in this draft that you can see now have felt fully developed. Your boy Obi.
What about LaMelo?
LaMelo Ball was in his draft, and
he hooping.
I know he's hooping.
He better than Bronny.
Is he better than his brother? LaMelo, the older brother.
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
He's definitely more exciting.
Yeah, no, 100%.
He is.
Kids love him.
He is.
Kids love
LaMelo will fucking sauce your ass in a heartbeat, and he'll knock it down too.
Yes.
So I like LaMelo.
Another person in that same draft, Tyrese Halliburton. And you see what he is now. And so, like again, it takes time.
Yeah.
It takes some time.
It takes some time. And Tyrese Maxey. Right now, everything. So let this Bronny.
Yeah, true.
Let Bronny train, get in this G League, Do 2-3 years. See if he likes it. Once you retire, who knows? They might not even keep Bronny around. Like,
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Bronny,
Speaking of which, while you're talking about that, what do y'all think about? I've been hearing shit. I haven't done my own research, but y'all been obviously into the sports and shit more than me recently. Caitlin Clark. What do y'all think about her?
Hold up. Before we transition to Caitlin Clark, because that is definitely a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask you one more LeBron question.
Go for it.
Okay.
How do you feel about his take on ring culture and championship culture? Have you heard about that?
Ring culture.
About all the emphasis placed on getting rings and getting chips and winning championships, right?
What is his take on it? Like, what is he?
He doesn't understand why it's such a big deal. LeBron James, who left Cleveland to go get rings, who left Miami to go get a ring for Cleveland,
for his hometown.
who left Cleveland to go get rings in LA. Now that he hasn't won any rings since COVID, is questioning what's the big deal about ring culture? Why do we keep saying this?
He realizes he's not going to catch Jordan.
It's the best in the fucking world.
He's not going to catch Jordan, and now he doesn't want that used against him. If somebody else all of a sudden surpasses him in rings
like Steph Curry
and popularity, like
Duncan got more rings than him. Don't Duncan got 5?
Oh, Tim Duncan got more than
Duncan got 5. Duncan, quiet ass Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
Has 5.
How many is Steph Curry?
Robert Ory.
Oh yeah, true. LA.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so now he's just like, no, I know that I'm not gonna be able to get that anymore. So now, do not diminish my legacy because I didn't win these rings. And it's like, okay, like I'm actually half and half.
Okay.
Where it's like, yes, because like I'm not gonna say that Allen Iverson wasn't a great player.
Right.
Yeah.
You
need a team to win.
He also didn't win anything, but then
True.
again, you also got to look at errors.
But he did win accolades. He did win accolades.
True.
He just didn't win an
Allen
NBA
Iverson's a
championship.
fucking man.
You got to look at errors and like who did these players have to run through?
Yeah, true.
And so, if I'm with that, but also if you want to just put yourself, because Allen Iverson, I don't think I have ever heard him publicly say that I'm the best player to touch the court.
Right.
But if you want to put yourself there, if you want to put yourself out there, then hey, no, these rings fall under you.
Yeah.
And your failures is your failures. Like we gotta count that. You decide to put yourself on this higher pedestal, so everything counts under you. Now, if you're just a regular player, not a regular player, if you're a superstar player and you just go about your days and everything else, and you didn't win anything, we're not going to take away from your legacy for it.
Right.
Right. For him to feel like.
But if you want to be a top tier player, you need to have won championships.
But I think it's the light that they shed LeBron in because of the type of player he is. They're going to always compare him to Kobe and Jordan. Always. He'll always be in that conversation, even if it's by him not even wanting to be in that.
You gotta look at the opposite end of it too. With Bill Russell, like 11, but
Bill Russell was 11.
And
Damn.
Bill Russell was
And
a
he's
great
never
player,
in nobody's
but
conversation.
he's not that. He wasn't that type of player.
Right. Yeah. True. Damn.
So last question is
Damn.
going to Caitlin Clark. Who's your GOAT in the NBA? Who's your GOAT?
To me, like I said, just because when I define GOAT, a person that inspired me, and when I think about not necessarily rings, but overall impact, to me, when I always think of a player, believe it or not, and I'm torn between this. It's between Anthony Hardaway and Paul Pierce.
Okay.
Wow.
Because when I think of a person that influenced me, and when I think of not necessarily rings, but a person that rode for his team and contributed and and even if they didn't win a ring, he brought that presence and all that.
Okay.
It's really tough. It's almost a tie between Anthony Hardaway and Paul Pierce. But if I had to pick, it'd be Anthony Hardaway for me.
Okay.
Yep.
How about you, son?
It has to still be Jordan.
Yeah, I mean,
And
can't go wrong.
I was never a huge fan of Jordan because years of watching him just dominate.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the problem is that he made it. He made it look effortless.
Yeah,
In
yeah,
his domination.
yeah, yeah.
And
He did.
I can't.
He did.
To me, it's Jordan as well.
Yeah,
And I'm a Knicks fan.
yeah.
And every year it was him eliminating us, or the Pacers, or the Heat. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it's Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he's my GOAT. That's also my era of basketball that I fell in love with,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and that I feel nostalgic for. And this NBA Finals, in totality, kind of was echoing and mirroring that mid '90s, early '90s, late '90s, early 2000s era of basketball where it wasn't a motherfucker dribbling half of the shot clock down.
Yep. See,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like a motherfucker. You got your move. You put the ball on the ground, 2 dribbles, and you doing something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you
players-
go into the paint, you're a soldier because these motherfuckers are gonna snatch you out of the air if they can.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm
They gonna hurt
saying?
you.
And Jordan just, for me, he was just that guy. You know what I mean? He was that guy. Like, if Jordan's on the court, you don't think you're gonna win. LeBron out there, I think he's gonna play well, but I still feel we can win.
We can figure a way to get around this.
Absolutely. And so Jordan's my goal, and maybe that's not the best.
Really? Well,
maybe
yeah.
that's not the best explanation of it,
True.
but
LeBron had
Because a younger LeBron was fucking
He was
dangerous.
yes, he was.
He was like, he's a freak of nature. I don't want to be in the paint if he's coming down there. Like you could respect, like you said. I'm not confident he'd be the best mid-range shooter or the best 3-point shooter. Yeah, like LeBron, like Jordan. Jordan gonna burn your ass from mid-range or whatever.
in many ways.
Yes, in many ways. But LeBron
the thing is, Miami. I think it was Miami LeBron when that stepped on the court. He's just like, man, freak, man.
Yeah, I know, right?
We're gonna have to deal
yes,
with
this is
imagine-
gonna be fucking tough. Like
that era LeBron.
yes, it's a fucking truck
But the
coming
problem
down
is
here, bro.
that was that small era of LeBron.
Mhm.
Once he left that, it was like, look, you walked the
True.
floor. It's like, look,
True,
if we really band together, we could do this.
true.
We could be. But when Jordan came on the court, it was just like,
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Like who got him? Who got him there? You?
Right.
Fuck, better
Right.
you than me.
Fuck, this nigga's out here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I
You
know,
what I'm saying?
right?
Like, why can't he?
I've never
Right.
seen when was Cleveland had to
True.
had to play San Antonio for winning the championship, and Kawhi Leonard stepped on the court.
Shut
and
LeBron down.
You saw LeBron when Kawhi Leonard checked
Yeah.
in. They had it's a video film, and he looked and saw Kawhi. He's like, dang it, I've never seen Jordan look back at somebody and get pissed
Feel
because he's
defeated.
in the game, had to guard me.
Right. Jordan go talk to the bench. Light this motherfucker up.
Man,
Watch me do it. You know what I'm saying? Him, Bird, like
Bird,
that
Bird
era
was
of
such
people.
a trash talker, man. I didn't know about it until I'm hearing these stories now and like getting back with these old NBA tapes.
Yeah.
Bird was an asshole.
Yes. And a beast, and he backed it up.
And he backed it up.
You know what I'm saying? So I definitely missed that era. So
Caitlin
Caitlin Clark.
Yes.
What was your question about her?
I feel like, damn. Let me think. It's been a lot of controversy around her, and I know she's been in like some heated not fights, but altercations with other players and shit. Like, is she making her step? Is she still the Steph Curry of women in the NBA,
So far this
WNBA
season,
right now?
No.
She's not.
She's in.
So she stepped up to the big leagues, and she's not producing the way she was in
right
college.
now. She's in a sophomore slump shooting wise, from what I'm
Sophomore slump. Okay,
Yes.
second year in the league or WNBA.
She's an asshole, and I think that the
Okay.
problem is that there's so many people that keeps running to defend her about different stuff, but she does these little things on the court. And at that certain point, like these girls just like, look, you're not gonna be doing this to us.
Yeah.
And all the cameras don't catch the other things that she be pulling. And you know, girls basketball is rough. If you watch these
they get busy down there. Yeah,
they be doing some crazy stuff out there. But I'm not going to take away from the fact that it still is. Yes, she brought
eyes and viewership.
And I'm not going to take that away from her. And I'm not going to take away that she's not a great player. Like, there's some times where I see her make some passes that is just amazing.
Some passes? Wow, okay.
She's an amazing passer. Compared to... That's why... she can shoot at a distance, and I understand that
that's what I thought. She was Steph Curry, the female Steph Curry.
Steph Curry doesn't make the passes that she does. She is actually... She can see the floor really well.
Oh, okay.
And you got that part of her. But then there's the other part of her that she's an asshole. And she literally told one girl, I can do whatever I want on this court.
Oh, really?
And once she finally gets out of this slump, and once she gets her shots, and she gets some more years into her, she could be one of the better
okay.
WNBA players.
So she's not the best WNBA player in the league.
Asia Wilson.
She's definitely the most popular.
Most popular? Okay.
Asia
She's
Wilson,
definitely the face of the league.
Yeah, for sure. Like, that's what I heard there. Like, she had the big three or WNBA. She won the WNBA. I've really kind of watched only the controversy where people or other chicks are just, they kind of just, I don't know.
I watch a good amount of games.
She's the great white hype. Yeah. She's the great white hope.
That's
what it is.
It is. I compared her and what's the Bayou Barbie?
Bayou Barbie, what's that?
Bayou Barbie.
Angel Reese.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Angel Reese coming into the league was the exact same thing as Larry Bird and Magic Johnson when it came.
Okay.
And the fact is that people picked their sides, and some people originally didn't like how Magic was because of his show timeliness, and people don't like Angel because Angel will speak for herself, and she's not gonna let anybody talk down to her. She's not gonna let anybody back down. She's gonna be tough. She's tough about everything, and people don't like that.
Race is heavily involved in this. It is the unspoken elephant in the room.
Yes.
Right? The WNBA, for as long as it's been a thing, right, has been predominantly black. It's been predominantly black players doing it. And it hasn't been the most successful in terms of viewership and all of that. You know what I mean? It just hasn't. The product has just not been what it was. Caitlin Clark comes in. This is a white girl who can hoop, right? You cannot take that away from her.
Yeah.
She can hoop, right? And she's competitive. That's another thing. Like, she will get in your face too, and be able to back it up. And for the white audience, who is desperate for a dominant, sports figure outside of football, because football is one of those, like, if you playing football, you tough. You don't have to like kind of like prove that, but you do got to prove your dominance. And when it comes to dominance, ain't no white person dominating shit when it comes to physicality, right? And so when a white boy or a white girl comes along who can be dominant, now white people are like, oh shit, we got us one. And that's what it is.
And they're defending her to the death.
And that's what it is, right? That's where a lot of the controversy is rooting from and stemming from. Is that basic? They've got the media, and white America has their avatar now. You know what I'm saying? They got their avatar. They can talk their shit because their person can back it up. She can't. The only problem is, you know what I'm saying? This is a big ass mountain she got to overcome. It's a big ass mountain she got to overcome. And, look, she's still a human being. Right? Rookie year, sensational. You saw what happened when they got eliminated. Viewership fell off a fucking cliff. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And right now, it doesn't help that she's in a sophomore slump, which is not unique.
She's been in and out of injuries, and her shooting's not well. And it still frustrates me because you see people online. It's like, well, she's still the best player in WNBA. And it's like, no, she's not. She's not even she's not even top 5
Damn.
at this point.
So she's only a shooter.
She's a great passer.
Oh, okay. Well, you say she
can't play defense to save her life. You can blow by her anytime. But that's the problem. When you keep blowing by her, she gets angry, and so she will start jabbing. Or
she's dirty. She's dirty out there.
Of slinging her.
Yeah.
And then Angel steps into her. It's like, why are you? And then people are angry at Angel, and it's just like, no. You see, she gets angry. And so, but it's frustrating because it's like, look, if y'all just watch this league, it is so many great players. So many hoopers that's just out there. And it's like, great, Caitlin, you got these eyes. Now I need the eyes to open.
Right.
If we can get them
Expand
to
your
open.
view.
Right.
Expand your view a little bit. You know what I'm saying? There are a bunch of other players in there that are great.
That
and have been great and have been carrying this league until Caitlin Clark came around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like Caitlin the next Caitlin Clark might not be for like another 20-something years. Just like, the next Jordan.
Right.
Ain't no telling when that's happening.
Even though, but and as we say this now, where you can be pretty certain Cooper Flag is about to be that next.
Yeah, white.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
We'll see. He's definitely
look good coming out of college.
He's definitely shown that he's got it in him to do it. The league, all of these outlets are ready for their great white hope to come and be dominant. All of them are.
America.
America is ready for their great white hope.
American-born great white hope.
Right.
We got these,
that's why Luka can't really get it.
Yeah, Luka. Yeah. They need that American. Yeah.
The son.
Yes,
so
sir.
now doubling back to a whole hour ago.
Right.
DBZ.
Okay. Yes.
Dragon Ball Super. Dragon Ball Daima.
Daima. Yeah.
Did you watch it?
No. I'm out of this.
Are you familiar with Dragon Ball GT?
Of course.
Yeah, I like the canonized aspect of it. I mean, but we knew that was expected. You can't have something so dominant that wasn't canon and have so much impact to not make it canon, essentially. Because like Broly, so to speak, you know who Broly is, right? He technically wasn't a canon character, right? I mean, but his impact is so massive that you have to. You can't deny it. But Dama, it started off kind of like weak to me, and I was like, all right, I get where they're going. Then the kid thing, and then staying in like the kind of boo kind of air-ish kind of thing, but then it really picked up, and the way they developed, they developed the scenes and the enemies and all that shit. It ended up being kind of cool.
So Toriyama, the guy who created Dragon Ball Z, he, you know how it goes: Dragon Ball Z, and then Dragon Ball Super. But
GT came in.
Yeah, GT was after.
wasn't the creator.
Yes.
So the creator, he didn't like drawing fighting scenes.
Interesting.
Oh, really?
His thing was more of the Dragon Ball arc, like cute characters, funny stories, lighthearted stuff. That was more his bag. He did not like drawing the fighting. He did not like. That wasn't his thing. You know what I'm saying? He originally was going to end Dragon Ball Z after the Frieza saga.
Oh, dear God.
But the editors and everything was like, you can't do this. You can't stop.
Yeah.
You can't stop. So he comes up with the Android saga and the Cell saga. And then they were like, you can't stop. And so he goes, okay, I'm going to do Boo. And the reason you got Fat Boo is because that is more of Akira Toriyama's bag. Cute, cuddly kind of characters. That was more of his thing. And so that's that.
Mm-hmm.
So we go to GT, right? Dragon Ball Z ends. This is a cash cow. You got to do GT. GT is outside of the canon, but like Maine said, you got Super Saiyan 4 in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got all this shit, just like Broly. You got that shit in there that fans are like,
It's just fucking dope. Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if it's canon or not.
Yeah.
Goku
Like,
Super
bro,
Saiyan 4 is the shit. Period.
Which to that point, Keith, not to off track, but like Janemba.
Yeah. He's a movie character.
Does he become canon or no?
He's a movie character.
But he is very fucking impactful to the culture of Dragon Ball.
Yes,
I know diehard Janemba fans.
Cooler.
I know, right?
He's a movie
Frieza's
character.
fucking brother.
He's a movie character.
Really?
Like,
he's not in the
right.
the original
That's
shit.
fucking nuts. Fucking Omega Shenron, like that's crazy. Baby Vegeta.
So fast forward, right? And after they finally bring Super back first with that movie Battle of the Gods.
Yes.
And Akira Toriyama comes back and he introduces Beerus and Whis and all of this shit, right? Then they come back again and they do Resurrection of F because Frieza was Akira Toriyama's main villain. That's his big bad.
Yeah. Oh my god.
They bring him back and they make him golden.
Right. I trained for 6 months.
Right. Then he's like, I'm gonna make Broly canon. And so now Broly is a part of the story. Which is a fucking amazing.
To me, the best Dragon Ball movie, hands down to me. I actually sit back and watch fucking Broly, the movie,
The
like
original?
Oh no, the new one, like, bro, the fighting. Oh my god, it's that shit is just amazing, bro.
Yes.
It's
It was-
amazing.
it was
It's
dope as
fucking
fuck.
amazing. It is amazing, and just watching Broly just go from not ever fighting a human being to just fighting Saiyans and just elevating to God status. It's fucking yeah. That Dragon Ball movie is it's insane. But yeah, not to off track, but yes.
And then, fans, love it or hate it, have a love-hate relationship with GT because of Super Saiyan 4. If Super Saiyan 4 Level Up wasn't in GT, I don't think folks would be as attached to it as they are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what does Akira Toriyama do? He's like, I will do my version of GT and make it canon, which is what Daima is.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the way he goes about it is instead of them going off looking for the Dragon Balls on the regular world, I'll send them to the demon realm.
Yeah. Yep.
This is where Piccolo comes from.
Yep. Those ears, when you see those ears that point out like that, Supreme Khan, all them shit, like, yeah, that's.
This is where the Namekians come from. They came from the demon realm.
Interesting. Okay.
Exactly. This is where
the Bora and shit.
The Bora, like the demon kings.
Yeah.
This is where he comes from.
Yep.
Interesting.
Right, and so he's like, now I'm gonna make all this. I'm gonna make GT canon my way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, and so in the demon realm, there's a Namekian who never left.
Yep. Yep.
And you already know the Namekians are the ones who created Dragon Balls.
Yep.
And there are 3 in the demon realm. You know what I'm saying? And there's a whole process in how you collect those Dragon Balls because it's different now. And so that's what he did. And in doing that, he makes Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta canon.
Yeah, I seen that. Seeing Vegeta as a level 3 was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, and what was really dope is, and spoiler alert, he makes Super Saiyan 4.
Yeah, the way Goku brought it out was fucking
Super Saiyan 4
beautiful.
Now, right?
And then he did like an 8 form move that was kind of cool.
And Goku is like more, like you take GTs, and Goku kind of just looks the same. He's just got fur on him.
Right.
Yeah.
In Akira Toriyama's, Goku is more like hybrid man gorilla.
Yeah, he feels like an ape. Like
his
the
arms
form,
are massive like a gorilla's. You know what I'm saying? He's got the fur all over him, but it's all one color. It's not like red fur and black hair. It's all red like the God color.
Okay.
He grows his tail out, and he's a fucking.
I was gonna ask, does the tail come back with that question?
It does. Which I'm
Still
curious.
I'm not kidding how the tail.
I don't either, because it's always been like, yeah, you know, they can't grow their tails back. But I'm looking at his tail.
Right, and see, and that was always my conversation, because for the longest I had an internal battle with which was stronger, God or 4. Which they kind of make it like a divide, because clearly this is in between Beerus and this is right after Boo. So obviously they're thinking 4 as the median between 3 and God mode, right? I mean, essentially,
Yes.
yeah, because this is before, this is pre-Beerus, but post-Boo.
Because once we get to the Beerus end, he never does the 4 again.
Yeah, no. So I'm curious to see how they transition, or is the movie like a one-off, or does that lead into the next story?
I would say the God mode that we see in Battle of the Gods, it might be the equivalent of Gohan Super Saiyan 2 and Vegeta and Trunks' mid upgrade to Super Saiyan 2. Remember?
Oh, the strong
because
diesel
they got
bulky.
big and
yes,
bulky.
the bulky. They didn't do it right.
But it wasn't the true ascension where Gohan made it, and he didn't get super bulky.
Yeah.
Because even when Goku did it, he got bulky. You know what I'm saying? Until he learned how to go the proper 2.
Yes.
And so 4 might be the bulky version of what Goku finally gets when he slims down and he goes God mode.
Okay, that's a great description. Okay.
But
yeah,
he made it canon.
he did.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And, fucking amazing.
And you get to and you get to see how the demon realm works.
Okay.
Where the Namekians came from, where all these demons come from.
So is it
and when you see certain characters in Dragon Ball Z, when their ears are pointy, they are from the demon realm.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And you know, like May said, it started off kind of slow. You really got to be a Dragon Ball fan to kind of push through it.
Unfold,
But superior fan service. He came through for the fans on that shit. He came through for the fans on that shit.
Done.
Yes, Diamond's done.
Okay.
Yes.
And Akira Toriyama, may he rest in peace.
Yes.
I feel like the last great thing he did was because the manga's still going, right?
Right.
So at the conclusion of Super, Broly is the next arc, but they don't draw that arc, right? And then there's an arc after that that we have, where Goku learns how to officially tap into Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, see, and that's to your point, Key, because I don't really read the manga.
Right.
But obviously, Vegeta's going, God of Destruction way, Goku is West way.
Yes.
So they learn these verticals of strength.
Yes.
So my question is that, based off what I've seen, because I was super fucking stoked for the last Heroes movie that came out, where I seen a glimpse of Gohan Beast.
Yes.
And it's Piccolo's traits, but the fucking the transformation is dope as fuck.
So Gohan is back fighting?
Yes. And he fought a Cell Max, a rendition of Cell. A new Cell, but they have more androids in it too. But Gohan went beast mode. It almost looks Ultra Instinct.
Yes.
Because it's white and he has red eyes, but the shit is like, bro, he looks incredibly strong.
He just did that thing again where he just suddenly
he just Gohan.
But no, same scenario. To Bobby's point, Piccolo was getting fucked up, and Gohan had to snap.
And his daughter.
Yes, Pan. But
it's something. It's like it frustrates me because then you see.
Yes.
It's like, oh, Gohan could be the strongest fighter.
Bro,
he should be.
And he snaps, and then you see it come in, and the hair and it's white, and it looks almost like an Azura, almost like a fucking monkey, like it's oh my god,
red.
Bro.
His eye pupils
It's
go red,
beast
and
mode.
his hair goes extreme Super Saiyan 2.
Yes.
Maybe halfway Super Saiyan 3.
You're right.
But it goes extreme 2 and it goes Ultra Instinct white.
Yeah,
but his pupils go red.
Bruh. and he looks fucking. It looks good, bro. I don't know, man. It looks
And Piccolo
crazy,
got a
bro.
power up too.
Oh, word? Okay.
So Piccolo
Yeah.
goes orange.
Yes,
I thought he reached his point.
Nope.
He
Piccolo
found a
got
way
a
to
power up.
surpass. Yes, but
But you know, that was one of the things that Akira Toriyama did. He gave Gohan a power up. He gave Piccolo a power up. Goku and Vegeta, respectively, are now on their individual paths for their powers, where Goku is doing Ultra Instinct. Vegeta, who is like, fuck everything Goku's
Right,
doing, and he's
kind
about,
shit.
I'm gonna go get mine. In the manga,
yeah.
while they're all training, Beerus tells the group, like, yo, I'm about to go train over here. Hey, Vegeta, you want to see what I'm doing? Come check me out.
Answer this question to me, Keith. Who's stronger? Honestly, is Whis or Beerus stronger? Who's strongest?
Whis.
So Whis is stronger.
Yes.
But
They don't really portray it. They don't show it.
Because Whis is there specifically to keep Beerus in line.
See, and they don't really portray that, and you kind of know it, but you don't know it. But he don't let Whis really check him. But I always had the intuition that Whis is the
Whis
stronger
is stronger,
person.
but Whis is bound by duty.
Yeah.
He is bound to serve the god of destruction, right?
Okay.
But if the god of destruction steps out of line of his duties, Whis is there to put him back in check.
Okay.
Or end him.
Okay. Damn.
Because he's direct under what's the god?
Oh, the
The
one with
main
the little
priest.
halo.
The
Yeah,
main
his
priest.
dad.
His dad.
That's his fucking dad.
That's his dad.
Yeah,
His-
I don't
you
even
know
know
what I'm
that
saying?
fucking know how strong
And
he
his, and
is.
his dad is second to the masters of the
The
universe.
two little motherfuckers.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the checks and balance.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the dad is bound by duty to not get in the way.
Okay.
But if who you're bound to gets out of line,
So we
you're
should
strong
come
enough-
in and check it
you're
out.
strong
Okay.
enough to quell that. And so that's how that works. And so Vegeta's like, we'll go check out what Beerus is doing. And Beerus teaches him the power of destruction, which fits
It
Vegeta's
does.
Yeah.
persona. And so now Vegeta
Because he was supposed to destroy the earth.
he gets
Right.
his own power up now. And
Okay.
so he calls it Ultra Ego.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
His hair goes purple.
Okay.
And he loses his eyebrows like Goku in Super Saiyan 3.
3. Yeah.
Right? And Vegeta basically becomes his pure self. His old, pure, I don't give a fuck. If you're my enemy,
Yeah.
I'm wiping
You're
you
outta
the
there.
fuck out.
Yeah,
Right?
right there.
But before you get to that, in the arc right after Broly, Goku learns how to tap into Ultra Instinct. He basically learns how to turn it on and off. He don't know how to master it yet, but he learns how to turn it on and off. Vegeta, in the middle of that arc, he goes and trains on Yardrat, where Goku learned
That's
his
the original,
transmission.
yeah. The fucking,
Vegeta goes there to do his own form of training. And in that manga arc, you see Vegeta use instant transmission. He only does it once.
Wow.
And he hates doing it because it's Goku's ability, he feels.
Yeah.
But he has to do it to get back in the fight real quick. That arc ends. And then you go into the arc after that where they go into the Saiyans past. The Saiyans past. And you learn Akira Toriyama made it canon that Bardock went Super Saiyan.
Well, yeah, we know his. Oh, so canon though, his daddy Bardock went Super Saiyan because we know he went Super Saiyan in the movie, of course, against Frieza.
He didn't go Super Saiyan in that movie.
He didn't, or maybe in the
He
game.
didn't. He
Damn,
didn't.
was the only game that I seen him go Super Saiyan?
Probably.
Yeah.
But
right.
but in the manga, it was canon that Bardock goes Super Saiyan.
Oh damn! I played the
And,
game where he goes Super Saiyan. I mean,
And not only does he go Super Saiyan, but where they were fighting at, there was a Namekian that Bardock saved, and that Namekian held on to Bardock's
Scouter.
scouter.
Okay.
Goku gets a hold of it and watches what happened in the past with his dad in a fight. And this is the first time Goku they bridge the gap between Goku and his dad.
Oh wow.
And at the end of that fight, Goku, and basically what happens is there's this character who got wiped out by the Saiyans, who collects the Dragon Balls, and he wishes to become the strongest, so that he can go kill the Saiyans.
Damn, go figure.
He first beats the shit out of Goku, and then Vegeta gets to fight him, and Vegeta's like, you know, you may have wished to be the strongest, but you were only the strongest when Shenron granted you that power.
Yeah, I've grown.
He's like, I'm gonna get better. Other folks are gonna get better. Let me show you. And he goes Ultra Ego. Now, dude beats him because this is his first time using it. And in the end, the greatest power up happens. Fucking Frieza shows back up.
Black, right?
And he ends the villain that Goku and Vegeta are struggling with. Frieza ends him.
Jeez.
And Frieza's like, guess where I've been? Because Akira Toriyama introduced other worlds, right? Other dimensions, parallel worlds. Mm-hmm. So there are parallel dimensions where there are Saiyans. And Vegeta's like, I've been in another universe training in a different time chamber. And a day in this time chamber is equivalent to 10 years.
Oh my gosh.
And so Frieza is now, his ultimate form is Black Frieza. So everywhere he is white, he is black now. And he comes down, he one-shots the main villain, and he one-shots Goku and Vegeta at the same time.
What race is Frieza?
Frieza race.
This motherfucker can go train, even in Ulti, for one day. He said he trained for 6 months when he became Golden Frieza.
Yes.
To be strong enough to fight a god from level 1 to a god, which is 5 or 4 transformations later. So he becomes black, and now he's better than Ultra Ego and Ultra Instinct for training for a year equivalent
in the time chamber.
This
remember
Frieza,
Goku and them did it?
It's ridiculous.
Remember when Goku and them did it, and it's like one day in the time chamber. It's like 7 days. It was like the equivalent of 7 days. Frieza went to another parallel universe, to a time chamber that is the equivalent of 10 years. one day is 10 years. And he comes back.
Black. I seen the black. Yeah, the black.
And he basically, he one-shots the villain, and he's like,
You're
peace out, y'all. Be on the lookout for me.
That's crazy.
Deuces. And then, shortly after that, Akira Toriyama
humble?
died.
That's crazy.
Huh?
So Frieza's humble. He didn't kill Goku and Vegeta?
He's not.
His ultimate goal is to kill them.
He's not humble, but he's not just a mindless, I'm going to destroy him.
Okay, yeah.
I think he's kind of, like if you watch the Tournament of Power arc, right?
Of course.
You see that he's kind of evolved a bit to have an appreciation for the process of getting better. Because up until he fought Goku, it was just effortless. Yeah. He just did it. He's just strong. But now it's like, oh shit, if I train, I can get better. And that's my enemy. Fuck them Saiyans. I gotta go train even better. And so that's what he did. So there's no telling where this thing is gonna go, because after that arc, it was where the Super movie, where the last Dragon Ball Super movie was. All that's canon too. So with Gohan Beast Mode, Gohan Beast Mode, Orange Piccolo Mode, all of that is canon. And right now, on Beerus's planet, Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, and
Broly's up there,
are all training together.
Because I've seen that at the end of Superheroes. Yeah, you saw Broly and all of them. I forgot what it was, but yeah, you seen Goku, Vegeta. I don't remember Broly being up there or some shit, but Gohan's there too.
He was sparring with Vegeta.
Ooh.
Right, and so after so in Super, you notice how Goku and Vegeta don't show up because they're on that other.
Yeah, and they let them kind of.
And then when Gohan goes Beast Mode, Goku and Vegeta are like, oh shit, they feel it.
They feel it.
They felt it, and they were like, oh shit. And so in the manga, Whis brings Gohan and Piccolo.
Oh,
to
to
the
the
world.
planet where they're training?
And first,
Mm-hmm.
Gohan trains with Broly.
Mm-hmm.
And Broly now has learned how to go into his rage mode
Yeah.
at will and control it.
Mm.
But even that wasn't enough for Gohan Beast. Even that wasn't enough.
Gohan Beast that strong?
Yes.
Damn.
But then we got what we wanted. Goku versus Gohan.
Father son,
Training.
okay.
Training. Beast mode, Gohan.
Ultra Instinct.
Versus Ultra Instinct, Goku.
Really? That's in the manga? Let me see it. I want to see who's strongest. Fuck.
You know who's the strongest.
Of course, Goku. What's up, Bobby? What you got?
If Gohan just trained
Which
Exactly.
it says a lot, right?
Exactly.
the whole
Right.
time,
Exactly.
he would have been so good.
It was set up for him to be that. You know what I mean? And you know, Trunks is out there. You know, future Trunks is out there, and he's kind of who he is.
Yeah.
I've always seen him as a bitch. Trunks is just, I just don't see him as strong at all. At all. At all, man.
One of my favorite
Pan will
scenes,
probably
though.
whoop his ass.
Damn.
That's all.
One of my favorite scenes is what's his newest transformation called where it has the blue aura around it, enough to beat Black Goku. What is that? Is there?
Bullshit, Lou.
But that's one of
and he gets the
Yes.
super huge Final
Yes.
Fantasy VII sword.
yes. But the beginning of that scene where he smashes the ground and he says his mom's them running towards him and he just blows everyone away with regards to their safety. And he turns up and he says, "Black, I'm coming to kill you." Like that. That's one of my favorite scenes.
Trunks is a bitch. Trunks is a bitch.
Yeah.
Now, long-haired Trunks, that's ill. Short-haired, Tosan, Daddy!
Yeah.
Fuck that nigga.
Yeah, long hair Trunks was bred by Vegeta,
Yes.
Earthling, but the other shit is Future Trunks /
Yeah.
you know.
So
But
okay, so I'm confused on that. So I know that they destroyed the world because Black.
yes.
What a future Trunks world.
Yes.
And so did he come back with them? Or no, they created a new world.
So he had a time portal. So he was able, like you saying, like he came back in the Z series from the future.
Well, I mean, like after Black and they destroyed Black's world because they realized they was.
So they both were there, weren't they?
So what it was is Trunks' future,
Yeah,
right?
right.
That's where Black came from, right? And then when Trunks came back, the dude who became Goku Black in the present,
Right.
that's how that all happened, if I'm not mistaken.
Didn't like was it Inu? That's the god name.
Yeah, he was basically one of the what's that mother Kaioshin, the one from the Buu saga.
Yeah.
Right. One of his kind.
Oh yeah. That's
He I think he stole Goku's body or something like, or I can't remember how he did it, but he stole Goku's body and that's how he became Goku Black.
Right.
And he becomes Super Saiyan Rose because he learned Goku's body. He just didn't know how to use it. You know what I mean? But
So where's future Trunks now?
in the future, he's back in the future.
He's back there. Okay.
Yeah. So it was like his future got destroyed by the androids. He
Right.
comes back, he trains, he learns everything. He goes back, kills the androids, right? But then some of the gods that still exist in the present, one of the gods in the future hates humans, and he becomes Goku Black.
Yeah.
And,
I watched that.
and is able to come back to the past somehow. I can't remember how he does
Yeah.
it. But yeah, that's how that goes down.
Because I'm saying that because we got Kid Trunks now.
Yes.
And I feel like
He's present.
Vegeta has seen this and is like, you're not turning to that. I'm working on you now because I don't want you to become what that is.
Right. But you know, Vegeta is a bit more of a softie. He's got a daughter now. You know what I'm saying? But But I'm telling you, man, in the manga, Vegeta is not to be fucked with, son.
Is it? Have Trunks and Goten grown up anymore in the manga?
They're teenagers now.
They're teens.
They're teens now. They're in Dragon Ball Super. They're officially teenagers now.
Okay.
They're no longer like looking like middle schoolers.
Right.
Let me see.
Is Trunks dating that woman that got turned back to a kid?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So yeah, here you go. This a couple scenes of him sparring with Ultra Instinct Goku.
Oh wow.
Broly's there. He's learning. And that's right. Goten and Trunks are there too. Training. You know what I'm saying? And they going at it. They all training, getting ready for Frieza Black, pretty much. And all this is like 2 years old, I think now.
Okay.
So they've been going. It's been continuing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You just. I can't wait for it to come back.
Apparently Jerome came on the live at one point and said what's up, but I think he's gone now.
We missed it.
Yeah.
What up, Cuzzo?
I think he's gone now.
Damn, what we gonna transition to now? Shit, so we did the anime. We done did the sports. How you feeling about the NFL coming back soon, man? You an NFL fan?
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm ready for football.
You a Falcons?
No.
All right.
I'm an NFL fan.
Okay,
And
new team?
I grew up a Cowboys fan.
That's
But-
right. That's right. You know what? Oh yeah, we about to get in your ass.
What you mean? Like, but I've dealt with the team long enough now that I was like, man, forget it. I'm just a fan of the NFL.
Okay.
Because it's so much things that's happened within like the full league itself.
Yeah.
That it's just like, man, I'm gonna really appreciate
Okay.
everything that's like transitioning, everybody's moving around, and then like teams growing, teams falling.
How you feel about the Cowboys?
They're gonna be what they are.
How you feel about Dak?
I hate that. I've always been and when I was a super Cowboys, and
Damn, you're not super no more?
I'm not super anymore. It's like I'll cheer for the Cowboys and everything else, but I hate Dak. I hate Dak with the passion. Like he's not. I'm not gonna say he's not he's a quarterback,
Right.
but he's not a championship level quarterback.
Okay.
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. And I'll say that to other Cowboy fans, they all lose their. They go crazy. They hate it when I mention that.
Okay.
It's you watch his games, man. It's like, man, what are you doing?
Okay.
Not a fan. You're a Giants?
Nope.
Wow.
Nope.
Wow.
Only New York team that I like is the Knicks.
Not the Rangers.
Fuck hockey
In general.
in general. Default. Fuck hockey. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And to the black people that play it, get out.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So fuck hockey. Baseball. I don't want to say fuck baseball, but fuck baseball.
That's crazy.
It's better to be in the stands watching the game than watching it on TV.
That's true.
They're gonna have to figure out a way to make the game better.
They can't.
Watching it from television.
Baseball is what it is, and the purist is not gonna allow. They hate change. The purists hate changes with the game.
And my thing is my man. Shout out to my man Jay Naz, who he used to play baseball, and he told me, he was like, "Yo, it's all a game of skill." I feel like baseball is a game of chance. If you're down 3-3, or you're tied 3-3, what is the strategy to get a point? Other than getting lucky. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a game of chance. It's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. So, but you know, fuck baseball. So I don't give a fuck about the Yankees. I don't give a fuck about the Mets. Fuck them. And then when it comes to football, if there was a team that I truly rooted for, it would probably be Pittsburgh.
There it is.
And that's because my dad is a Steelers fan.
There it is. Man, my manager at Free TV, cool dude, great guy. He is a Knicks fan through and through.
Yes.
So I gotta deal with that.
Yes.
And
Give him a high five for me next time you
whatever.
see him.
And he's also a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. And I was like, I guess that is the.
And you know, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, they travel. They travel, and they let their presence be known. And and my dad's a Steelers fan, so you know,
You
I
grew
think
up-
by default that's
Yeah.
that's what it's been.
That's what it is.
And-
That same thing.
And you know, they've always been relevant too, so that makes it easy to root for them too. And then you got Mike Tomlin.
Who refused
Say less.
Look, man, they keep on trying to set that man up, and he's like, y'all ain't gonna get me. I'm gonna get y'all to a winning record no matter what.
We're getting to the playoffs no matter what. No.
It's like, man,
matter
what kind of squad is this?
what.
You figure it out.
Right. They're like, damn it, we can't fire it. We're doing everything to get rid of this nigga, but
Right.
he just keeps winning.
He keeps winning.
To the point now the winning is not good enough. They're like,
Yeah.
we don't give a fuck. No, it's not good enough no
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
Like, damn. It's like, you're relevant though.
Nope.
Some teams just want to be relevant.
They gave him Aaron Rodgers, and it was just like, let's see what you can do.
They're like, please. They're like, Aaron, end this nigga's career, please. That's why they hired him. Like, please end this nigga's career. We can't move off of him because we don't want somebody else to get him.
Right.
But yeah, the only New York squad I root for is the Knicks. And ever since I did fantasy football a few years back, maybe like 10 years ago, that shit ruined football for me.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, man, I love fantasy football.
Fantasy football ruined football
Love
for me,
fantasy
man.
football, man.
Like the constant looking at the phone and the players that I have aren't doing it. I was like, matter of fact, I think I did fantasy football the year after Aaron Rodgers won the Super Bowl.
Okay.
And I was lucky enough to get him on my squad. And he always delivered everybody else.
Not so much. Look, man, fantasy football makes my Sundays great. I find red zone somewhere, sit down, man. So it actually made me to where I'm saying now, where it's like I'm just like watching football because with the fantasy, like I'm checking out players, and teams that it's like, man, why am I watching the Cleveland Browns versus you know, somebody?
Right,
It's
and
like,
I felt I was too invested, too emotionally invested.
that is true. That is true.
Because I remember being at work today, like, fuck! You know what I mean? It was just, I didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got that with the Knicks. I don't need that for football when I'm not even that invested in these teams. But for a hot second, when I first moved here to Atlanta, the Falcons, I adopted the Falcons.
Okay.
And it pretty much all came to a head 28-3.
God dang. You was just like, that's it.
That's where it came to a head, man. Like, I still remember to this day going to work and Kev being there, just giving you that Kev look. What happened? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I said something like, you know, I felt like they did better than before. And Kev was like, Kev does this thing. What you mean? What you mean they did better? They was up 28-3, bro. What you mean they did better? It's not adding up. They still suck.
Yep.
Fucking Falcons.
Falcons. You
And
surprised?
they haven't bounced back yet.
Nope. So like I cheer for everything Atlanta. Like I go to soccer games. I go to Braves games. I
want to like the United. I want to.
Now's not the time.
When they won that championship,
I was there.
I
was in the house.
I wanted to feel pride and feel proud and just. I remember I posted about it like, yeah, ATL won. That shit was so fucking hollow. That shit was so hollow. It was like there was nothing inside of that. That was nothing but a shell of a text. Like
That's
ATL, baby. But I was like, fuck soccer. Like that just soccer's just. You want to talk about some another boring sport like baseball. But at least you could come up with a plan for like, yo, we're down. We need a bucket. Mm-hmm. We need a score. I can see you drawing up a play. What's the play in baseball?
It's like, look,
hey, you're up. You better hit it.
Get on base, and then we figure out a way to get you around.
I don't get it. I just don't fucking get it, man. Baseball's whack.
I enjoy going to the game and
yes.
and sitting there because for somebody like it's still slow, but it's not that slow. Like it
being there in person is an experience.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely experience in all of the sounds, like hearing the bat hit the ball and that crack, mm-hmm. hearing it hit the glove, hearing the fans, the music, all of that.
Mm-hmm. Like
being at the game is an experience and it's dope. Mm-hmm. Let me ask you, how do you feel about them being in Cobb County right now?
It's Atlanta's fault. They kept trying the Braves. They kept trying them saying like, we're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this.
What up, son? Hey, what up, Jerome?
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, I know, right? We late, but we've been kind of into it. But yeah, what's good? I heard something about what were we talking about? Baseball.
Baseball.
And
so
that
like,
sucks.
It's sort of Cobb.
It doesn't suck.
Yes, it does.
Right.
Fuck baseball.
Like Atlanta could have had what it is now. The Battery.
Yes.
They wanted to build that up, and it would have been great. And now you see
Georgia State.
Baseball?
No, I was gonna say, yeah. Have you been to Truist Park?
No, I haven't.
So there's a lot of stuff around the stadium. So the second you leave, you don't gotta leave. You can just hang out.
Yeah,
you ain't gotta go to the game.
Yeah,
really.
Pretty much.
I want to try Walmart.
It's like Atlantic. It's like mini Atlantic Station.
Yeah.
With the baseball stadium.
And they wanted to build that at the new in place of Turner Field. And Atlanta was just like, no, we're not paying for that. And the Braves were like, okay, we find some place else that would. And Cobb was just like, yeah, come on.
Yep.
And they built that up. And so and I was gonna say now you see the Hawks and the Falcons owners have come together and say we're building up everything that's around
Arthur Blank?
Arthur Blank and the Hawks owner. They both was like we're gonna build up, and so now everything around that you see the two stadiums, it's about to be a entertainment district so that people could stay downtown.
And you probably and you don't got to worry about being inside.
Yeah,
you can be in the area and probably watch the game.
Okay,
because essentially that's what fucked up the Braves at Turner Field.
You had
nothing to do like on the.
Not only nothing to do, nothing to do, but you're literally like over here is where you're gonna park, and you just do this, right? You're in the hood.
You're in the hood. So I'm saying you gotta get out of there after the game.
The hood.
Yeah. Oh my nigga. Yeah. Moreland Avenue right there. What's the fucking where the cookout is and all that shit right there. What exit over? All that shit there building. Yes. The hood. One foot in. The Atlanta Zoo right there.
Yo, and the zoo wasn't there.
Damn.
The zoo was a few blocks down. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
It was in the area, but still, when you go when you went to Turner Field. And you looked at the area, it was nothing but abandoned building. Yeah. It was just a shell of like what it could have been.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's like you get there, you beeline to the field.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
You get inside, and it's a great fucking experience.
Yeah.
But then you getting out 9, 10 o'clock.
It gets scary out there.
You beeline back to your car,
right?
And you get the fuck out of there.
I left the stadium and I decided I was going to try to walk to 5 Points. One time I said, I'm never doing this again. I'm glad I survived. Because this was the stupid...
Like they going to walk to 5 Points?
They had the MARTA bus shuttle people, but it was like lines of people trying to get into the shuttle because you don't want to leave You don't want to step outside that part. I was like, man, I ain't gonna stay in this line. I know where 5 Points is. It's about a 10-minute walk. Let me go ahead and do this walk. No. Oh God.
Nope.
Oh God.
Yeah, nah.
Nope. You standing in front of that stadium, right? The left side, it don't look the reason it looks sketchy on the left side is because it's all a bunch of abandoned buildings.
Yeah.
Right side, that's sketchy. That BP over there, you know what I'm saying? That BP.
Yeah, a lot of niggas done got done up down there.
And so Atlanta, so that's what they were just like, look, we want to fix all this up
Yeah.
and build something here in Atlanta. And the
What are they utilizing that space for? Obviously, they're trying to
Georgia
gentrify.
Georgia State owns the stadium now.
Oh, they took it over?
So
Okay.
that their baseball team plays there, if I'm not mistaken.
no, there's a football.
Oh, it's a football team.
It's a football.
Okay.
They converted to a football stadium.
So Georgia State bought it.
Okay.
And moved in on that.
Nice.
But like you were saying, Cobb County was like, whether you here to see the game or not, we popping. And the mall is down the street.
Cobb Galleria, all that shit right there.
Yeah, like that whole Cobb Parkway, that Smyrna area.
Yeah.
The mall is down the street, and in the Battery, there's a movie theater. There's, I think, a theater where you can see plays.
Yeah.
There's countless fucking
And
restaurants.
Yeah.
Yeah, like even if they're not playing, you can go down and have a day at the Battery.
I've done that a couple of times.
Yes.
Okay.
And so it's like it's like when if there's not a game, it's basically like Atlantic Station.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
then
And
when
you
there
can have a
is a
good
game.
time down there. You know what I'm saying? And even if there is a game playing and you don't want to and you can't get in the stadium, they've got sports bars down there. They got mad restaurants. They got mad shit where you can go down there and still enjoy the festivities of the game.
There's a thing I want to invite y'all to go to. You seen the virtual reality room?
No.
Where it's like you put it on, they get you in these little suits.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the sandbox shit.
Yeah.
Where it's like the full body virtual reality where you running. Yeah, I've seen those online.
I want to do that. And I want to.
The ones downtown, one in the truest area.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
I
shit.
want to do that, and I
Battery
want to do
Park?
a show before that. We drink.
Okay.
We
You're
drink.
going there, right? You're going to turn the hell up. Okay.
Yo, just tell me when.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Just
Yeah,
tell
that'd be
me
cool.
when, and I'm gonna
That'd be
get
fucking cool as hell.
super motherfucker lit.
Lit, and then go in there and kill zombies.
Hell yeah, I'm down for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
We about to go to the game tomorrow, man.
Oh, really?
Braves game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we got at my my job. We got $23 tickets. They give us a discount.
Oh, that's awesome.
$23 tickets. We're up there. We're up there in the stands.
In the building.
But we $23
Dude,
tickets.
funny stuff. Like I said, she gonna like. But my wife was, she's working out a deal with her unit, the military. She was supposed to sing at the last Braves game, the national anthem. Yeah,
That's
they gonna
awesome.
set her up for the hopefully upcoming. Her commander, he has a lot of connections there with people who sing the national anthem. So she's supposed to sing one of the national anthems for the Braves and stuff.
Oh,
She'll do
shit,
the
that's
basketball.
what's
I'm like,
up, man.
yeah, I'll let you know when she
Yeah,
officially does it.
Because the military, they have a band.
They do. Yeah, that's what her next MOS is trying to do. Oh shit, she trying to transfer out of supply and go into singing because that's what she does, of course.
Because I remember looking into their looking into the military's like their entertainment division because they also have television production.
Yeah, they
You know what I'm saying?
X band. That's their space in the media realm.
They
You got
have-
KUC band, they X band, they up there. That's all military X
Yeah,
band.
they have-
the higher
they have-
frequencies.
They have a media division.
X band, yes. You look at
They
X
have-
band, it's
they
all
have-
military.
They have a media division, and
They do.
You know,
They do.
if you're able to get government clearance, you can find a job doing television production.
Mhm.
You know
No,
what I'm saying?
I tried to apply to a programming director for one of their channels, and
AFARTS, AFRTS, because like I said, we do a lot of distribution through Intelsat and IGC. They got a whole fucking government fucking tunnel with all those military companies. But I know AFARTS is one. IGC, they got a whole.
That's a crazy name.
Yes.
AFARTS?
I know the AFRTS. I know. It's like Air Force Base. They got Kumsan over there in California. I know, but I said that acronym. I'm like AFRT. Yeah. AFRT.
Yo, that's a crazy ass name, man. Y'all gotta get on that.
No, they need to fucking tighten that acronym up.
Wait till Trump's out of office. Call him A-Farts until
Yeah.
Trump's out.
Fucking Voice of America, USAGM. They fucking Trump did some shit where he cut their channel off, so I had to decom one of their fucking channels, USAGM. I don't know what the acronym is, but yeah, it was like Voice of America. They just got a slate that's on repeat. Because Trump did some shit, and they was like, he fucking put everybody out of the building. It was, I forgot what it is, but you look up USAGM, Trump fucking shut that shit down. So
Damn.
I got to decom that shit. That channel just sitting over the slate until I get that shit decom. Yeah, he fucking a lot of government contract shit. Yeah, he is.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was looking into government jobs for a hot second.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And then he got in and was like, nah.
You're right. Right.
Never mind. He finna end this shit anyway. You know what I mean?
Yes.
What you been playing, son?
I personally, believe it or not, I've transitioned from console a little bit here recently to PC. I've been playing Dune Awakening.
Okay.
It is fucking good. It is good. And it's an alternate universe based off the new recent movies that came out with Spice and all that, and Paul Atreides and all that shit. Yes, it's an alternate universe where he never existed, but the Fremen are there, and you're on Arrakis and shit. And you're the Messiah, essentially. But it's fucking fun. And it's a massive MMO. And I'm playing with my coworkers and shit. But I've been having a lot of fun with that shit. But it's super technical. Like, getting canisters, searching for water. Like, not being like getting sun burnt if you're out in the sun too long. And it's constantly online. One of my other coworkers, Johnny V, has purchased a server. So we're all on there. It's massive, Keith. Like, this is my first introduction into a true MMO game.
Yeah.
But it's fun as fuck, and I've been sitting on there like grinding my ass off. Everybody got bases. They got I'm in a guild, so his guild, like Johnny V and Kent and them are just collecting all kind of fucking resources. And as like a fucking sandworm, are you familiar with Doom?
A little bit, yeah.
Yes, the fucking sandworm, Sahar, whatever his name is, if it gets you while you fucking going through the desert, he takes fucking everything from you. Your clothes, all of your inventory, your health packets. You end up butt fucking naked. I got caught by a sandworm because like I'm grinding and I got my base, and you can put your resources in storage, or you can go out with them and use them to help you, progress through the fucking story and stuff. But I'm going through the fucking sand dunes, and I'm out on fucking Arrakis, and then when you get on the sand, it's fucking, the developer said they intend to kind of like it being a thrill-seeking, scary kind of like scenario. So when you get in that sand, you hear boom, boom, and you hit a sandworm, and you don't think nothing of it, but he comes out. But I was going a further distance on my sand bike, and that motherfucker came up, and then he chased me, and he ate me, bro. It took everything. Every fucking thing. Your guns, your weapons, your clothes, your health packets. You are butt fucking naked.
That's crazy.
Everything. I'm not, don't get caught by a sandworm. So, thankfully, some of my other coworkers are farming like crazy, and they got resources. So once I was able to respawn, I went up there and fucking just started collecting more. But it's a fun fucking game though. It's really grind based and it's MMO. But I've been really on that hard. Assassin's Creed, son. I kinda let it go by the wayside a little bit, but I'm loving Assassin's Creed.
I've moved on from Assassin's Creed.
See,
I'm on RoboCop right now.
It's on sale for like $5 too on Steam.
What?
RoboCop.
It's free on PlayStation 5.
So okay, it's free on 5. They charge them $5 on there.
It's free for PlayStation Plus.
All right now. Okay, so RoboCop is dope.
Higher or the regular?
So,
I think just owning a Plus membership.
If you got a Plus membership,
yeah, just a Plus membership.
You get monthly free games every month.
But yeah, I do own the Ultimate package for like $160, which I don't even utilize it. So next year I'm gonna just get the basic shit because it's in order to like stream like retro games and get
the Ultimate package is to play PlayStation 3 games.
Yeah, like I don't fucking utilize that shit.
So if you're nostalgic like that and you want to go back to it,
yeah, fuck
then
that.
then it's worth it. But other than that, If you do regular PlayStation Plus, the mid package, you'll get your free monthly games, and you get a library of games that's like a Game Pass for Xbox.
Okay.
Where there's a bunch of games you can get for free. But RoboCop is
Yep.
one of the free games, and that motherfucker.
Is it good though?
Yeah.
So I think I might try that shit. Cause I'm like RoboCop. I just remember the NES game where you was like,
It is not that. It is a first person shooter. It's a first person shooter, and and if you've seen the movie, it is basically so you do have this.
Where are you? Yeah. This shit is tough.
My son.
This shit is tough.
My son, he got his first job now. So
Okay. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
The other night I was at work, and GameStop emails me, and they're like, "Hey, your orders confirmed." And I'm like,
All right.
"My orders confirmed."
Right.
I'm like, "Did somebody order some shit?" So I click on it, and it's like there's 3 Nintendo 3DS games on it. I'm like, what? And then he goes, "Your order is confirmed, Braden." That's my son. And I'm like, "Did my son get got?" So I text him. I'm like, "Yo, did you order some games?" He's like, "Yeah, I bought them." And I'm like, "Okay,
Right.
okay,
Oh, yeah.
oh man, that's what's up." I'm like, "So you gonna put these in the do these play on the Switch or something? Like, how you gonna play these?" He's like, "Oh yeah, I bought myself a 3DS too."
Oh wow.
I'm like,
Yeah.
"What?"
All right now, you get money now in these streets. All right, hey.
What?
Hey. Man.
And that's how I feel. I'm like, "Yo, you earned it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna tell you how to
yeah.
spend it."
Hell
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? But I will call you a brokey if you come to my face looking for something. You know what I mean? But he bought himself a 3DS, 3DS games. You know what I'm saying? He bought Ocarina of Time on 3DS and some other shit.
So he's a gamer gamer.
Look at him. Look at Ocarina of
A
Time.
couple years ago, me and my dad, we went in on a birthday present for him to get him a gaming PC.
Nice.
And
Okay, yeah.
so he does that. He does a lot of gaming on the PC. But then the other day, he's like, "Dad, you played Night Rain yet?" I was like, "Nah, I don't know if I'm gonna do it yet." He's like, "Yeah, I bought it."
Shout out to him. Cause that shit there. That shit there.
I'm sitting there tight, like.
Right. Where my copy at, son?
You know what I'm saying?
Let me know how that go.
Yeah, I bought it. Yeah, it's good.
Wait,
He's like, "Yeah, it's good. You should buy it."
Meanwhile, these lights gotta get more. Right? Right?
You know
Right.
what I'm saying? When my son, when he walks around the house, every time I see him in his robe or his white tank top,
Yeah.
I feel the way. I'm looking at him like, I'm the man of this motherfucking house.
Hold on, Jody. Hold on, Jody.
You gotta do 2
Baby boy, yeah. Baby boy all day.
I be wanting to get up and snatch his robe off.
Yeah.
Nigga, take this shit off.
I'm working out, Pop. What the fuck you talking about? I'm working out.
Sneak up behind him, just choke him up.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, cough you up.
Fuck your little
Cough
boy,
him
nigga.
up.
That's funny though, but yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up though, man.
He got his first job and he doing his thing.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
He's spending it on what he wants. And I love it. I love to see it. You know what I mean? He worked hard for it.
Absolutely.
He's doing good, and he doing his thing. And it's funny because now, me and his mom be like, you know, back to school coming up, so
Yeah.
you putting in on it.
But boy, facts.
You,
You want your fresh
wanna be-
first day one outfit?
You trying to be in band still, right? You putting in on that.
True.
And he's like, "I don't make a lot of money. I don't get a lot of hours." and I'm
the
just,
game you just bought right now?
I'm like,
Right. Yeah, the game you just bought right there.
"Oh, so what the?"
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You putting in on it.
Hey, true that.
And shit, my daughter the same way, man. She worked too,
Yeah. Hey, amen.
and she's the type that be like, I'm gonna buy it. Don't worry about it. You be like, well, we can. keep your money.
Hey, man. That's what mine at. My 14-year-old, she itching to work. She is itching to work. And I'm just like, all right, next year, well, wherever you can get a permit. I think most is 16 or whatever. But, yeah, she ready to get out in the field.
Yeah, my daughter got her license. She drives herself to work. She'll drive my son to work, help pick him up, drop him off.
Look at you, man.
She in college. You know what I'm saying? She drives herself there, too. You know what I mean? So, definitely blessed, man. You know what I'm saying? That, my kids are, they evolve and they grow.
Yeah.
They trying to go get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you said, and they got someone, contrary to what I grew up with, they got someone, hopefully they got a strong figure in their corner, which they know they do, to just guide them on the right path. And, man, fucking when they come off track, tell them right when they come off track and keep them straight on the narrow board, man.
My daughter, just a couple days ago, man, first off, about 2 weeks ago, she comes to me and my wife. She's like, yeah, me and my friend are planning a trip to Savannah. We're like,
right.
We were like,
Who the fuck is your friend?
What?
Savannah's a nice fucking city.
What are you talking about?
Right.
She's like, yeah, we're going to Savannah in a couple weeks. And me, I'm like, we're paying for this.
Yeah,
She's like, oh, we're paying for it. We're gonna get a bus. This is how much it costs. I need to get a room. This is how much it costs. This is the plan. Me and my wife didn't like the plan too much, and we encouraged her to tweak it, which she did.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And not a dime came out of my pocket.
But yeah, at that point you gotta. I feel obviously
she turns
you're there.
19 in July.
Yeah.
And it's like, I told her,
you gotta trust that you raised. You know you did your thing raising them.
Yeah.
So
like
you're
I was
more.
telling her, it's like because she came and she asked us if she could go, and my wife was like, I don't know, I don't like this. Like, it's your first trip without us. You haven't really done that. You know what I mean? And you're gonna be 4 hours away.
I get it.
You've never done this before.
I get it.
And my take was like, while I agree with that. I was like,
you gotta let them. Yeah,
it's getting to the point now where, like, and you're gonna experience this.
You gotta let them. You gotta trust it.
Once they graduate, parenting changes for them, because it's less about parenting. She's about to be 19. Who am I to be saying yes or no to anything? I have to let you.
Yes.
Spread your wings some. I have to let you do that, or I'm just going to be raising a scared human being who's fearful about
and at
getting
that point,
out there. You know what I mean?
I mean, at that point, like you said, to your point, I would feel confident of the person that I am and what I've instilled in my kid.
Absolutely.
You got to let them spread their wings, but that they are a reflection of you.
Absolutely.
And that, so, kids gonna be kids. We all fucking make mistakes. You've been a hypocrite to believe that, otherwise. Cause we all been at me, Lord have mercy. But you know that you know what your mistakes are, and you know that she could come to you. That's the biggest thing. Just come to me. Anything.
And that's
any fucking thing you want to know.
It's part of growth, though. Like,
yes.
You have to. You're gonna have
you gotta
to
fall on your face.
Yeah.
Yes.
I gotta let you fall on your face. Like,
True.
I'm your parent, and I'm gonna help you get back up.
Facts.
And sometimes I will. You know what I'm saying? Intervene.
Yeah.
So that you don't fall on your face. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the recovery might. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I have to let you gain that confidence.
Yeah.
To where you're making more and more steps away from me, because you got to go carve your path. Yep. And I don't want you to always have to look back and be like, can I?
Yep.
Can I?
Yep.
Like, yes, you can. It's your life.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if you talking stupid,
yeah, we know.
I'm gonna be like, you're being stupid.
Yeah.
But her and her friend, they had some little setbacks with the trip, but they figured it out.
That's it.
On the ones that they couldn't figure out, me and my wife, we intervened to help smooth things out. But overall, they did their thing. They went down to Savannah, had a great time, came back, and you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, wow. Mm-hmm. So it was a beautiful thing.
You getting old, Nick.
You're growing.
You getting old, Nick. You getting old, Nick. We all getting old. But yeah, it is what it is, man.
Bro.
Nigga, I reset the clock. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Nigga, I'm sitting there like, man, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm 40 years old. What the going on?
How's it been though?
Man, this shit sucks. But I love him though, because he's a reflection of me. I got my first boy. You can see he's like, but it fucking sucks. You think I'm gonna sugarcoat anything? I'm not sugarcoating nothing. I'm 40 years old, nigga. I'm fucking part of my path in my career. I'm sitting here. My other older kids do their thing. I can sit here and game. Nah, I got the fucking every 2 seconds. It fucking sucks. Don't have a kid at fucking 40.
I live this life.
Think I'm gonna sit here and lie to you? Don't have a kid at 40, nigga.
You think I'm a lie?
Right,
That's
it
funny,
fucking
man.
sucks. Yeah.
Damn.
Don't reset that clock.
How's the knees doing? You know, having to get down on the ground with them and
Fucking
getting back up.
Like they say, and they say it sarcastically, it keeps you young, but it keeps you young. Because I got, it keeps you young, though. It does, bro. But it fucking sucks. I've reset the clock, and I'm still coming to terms with my reality because it's been so long since, you know, my oldest kids, they've been able to fend for themselves or be self-sufficient for so long, and I could leave a house and shit, and I could just be, but now.
Yep. Like I love how in my house now that my kids work.
Yeah,
You know
bro,
me and
it's
my wife,
bliss.
Me and my wife be like, do I need to make dinner tonight?
Right?
Because, you know, both my kids work and they come home. Sometimes they get home late, so they might not even eat. So it's like, why slave in the kitchen?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So me and my wife would be like, yo, let's go get something to eat. You know what I'm saying? And then and both of us be like, man, fuck them kids. They got money. They'll get what they want. You know what I'm saying? And there it is. You know what I mean? Like, it is a beautiful thing where me and my wife are at
that
right
part
now.
right there, man, and embrace it and enjoy. You done what you done to get them to where they at, and enjoy it. You know,
sir.
Life unfolded, but man, right now.
That's just funny, dog. You got a whole another 18 under your belt now. My man gonna be 58.
I know, right? I know. That part. I don't understand how the fuck it happened.
I know how it happened, nigga. You didn't pull out.
She lied to me, nigga. She lied. She lied to me, nigga. Bitch, you what? You came off the pill? Wait a minute, nigga. Nah, let's stop. Oh, Lord, have mercy. You what?
Yo, let me tell you.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yo, years ago, there was I almost had a third. And it was crazy is it happened while my wife was on her IUD.
Mm-hmm.
She went for her checkup, and leading up to it, she was like, "Yo, she was like, I have a weird feeling. I feel pregnant." And I'm like, "Ain't no fucking way." Take her to her appointment. Doctor's like, "You're pregnant." We were like,
My God, I bet.
and so first thing I'm like, so I got super sperm?
That's it. It's like the IUDs can't handle me.
You mean I'm Goku? I'm Goku in this bitch?
Them bitches over there.
You know what I'm saying? My sperm said, fuck that IUD. I'm getting to this egg.
Right.
You know,
Doing Jet Li moves out there.
Unfortunately, by the time we found out, it was kind of too late, and she ended up miscarriage.
Right. Okay.
But
yep.
it was relatively early in the pregnancy, but you know it didn't pan out. But you know it was one of those things where I felt like how you felt, like fuck.
Keith, I'm not gonna talk because we don't hear it, but that conversation there was bad. It was bad.
I mean, like, look.
Because me, I was a lot of disbelief in me. I was just in a space. I was coming to say it was bad.
Look, at the end of the day, having kids, raising kids, being a parent, it is not Hollywood. It is real life.
No. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It is real life, and there's real life consequences and situations out here, and it's not like, you know, you got these folks out here who are like, oh, look at my baby, blah, 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 so cute, and when the camera goes off, the real happens.
Mm-hmm.
The real everyday happens. You know what I'm saying? So I feel what you're saying. You know what I mean? I feel it. I understand because I know and I know the type of parent I want to be.
Right.
I want to be hands on. I want to be involved.
Yeah, and I'm getting shit, and I'm real strategical. That's just the way I operate, and I'm already lining up stuff. I got Melody a car. She's getting this car. I got Janae. I got us lined up. We just do this whole wrench in there. Now daycare's coming in. And I got to reset. Now I can't. Oh my God, boy! It was just all coming to fruition right then and there. They hit me like a pound of bricks, and I was like, fuck.
Daycare's a tuition now.
Boy, nigga.
Daycare is a goddamn mortgage payment.
Man, $1,400 a month. $1,400 a month.
That's crazy.
Nope. My son, my daughter gonna be in the house by themselves.
Bruh.
6-month-old.
Bruh.
Like, what the fuck's going on?
Learn how to sit up and sit there. I'll be back. You know.
You see the first 6-month-old in there cooking it up in the kitchen,
Yeah, I know.
cooking eggs and
But
bacon
it's a
and shit.
beautiful thing. Like you said, in the reality of it, I just look at it like, yes, I got what I want. It's a beautiful thing.
Exactly
God has
like
blessed
it,
me,
dog.
yes, to be in the position that I am to take care of them. So
Absolutely.
I'm good, man. Like I said, that's a beautiful thing. We are, obviously in points of our careers where it'll be a different experience because 23-year-old me versus
Right.
40-year-old me.
Yeah, you done
Two
learned some
different
things.
beasts. Yeah,
You
I
learned some
learned, I know.
things.
And I got teenage sisters. Get your ass down there and watch him.
Yep.
Yeah, kid.
Yep.
Right now. Right.
Yep.
Both of y'all. He need a bottle. He need to eat. He need to be watched.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's the only safe haven. Yeah, it's over with, nigga. Like, my vasectomy lined up. She already taken care of. She already taken care of. Unless I step out at this point, it's over with. Because, yeah, she's taken care of. At certain, get rid of it. Yeah. That's it, nigga. He don't need no brother.
I feel you, dog.
He got cousins. It's over with.
I feel
Me,
you, man.
man. Cut these balls, nigga.
How'd you feel about this getting pushed back?
Do it right. Yes, I agree.
That's it.
Take your time, do it right. All right, you said
Let
do
me
it
ask you
right.
this, but let me ask you this. Do they really need more time?
They don't.
Bro.
But you know they're already talking about PS6.
5, GTA 5
It's been around for
came out on the
3
PlayStation
decades.
3.
Yes.
Oh, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It got re-released and
It
upgraded
spanned across 3
for
generations.
the 4.
I didn't know.
Yes.
It was
And then
Dude,
it got
3 generations.
For the 5.
No. This game has spanned across 3 generations, GTA 5. It has been long overdue, but obviously, Unreal 5 and trying to get it up with times, I should not be able to play GTA 6 on PlayStation, I guess, 4. This better be an exclusive title. Like, if you say it's cross-compatible with 4, I'm fucking done with y'all. I'm fucking done with y'all. Make it, like... They already talking about 6, and I don't have any true fucking exclusives that I can truly say is next gen related.
I was just about to say that. Like, I got my 5 also.
Yeah.
The month it came out.
Yeah.
2020.
Yeah.
November 2020.
They
I
hit
got
us
one
up.
too.
Mm-hmm.
And they have yet to put out a truly PS5 only title. Everything is PS5, PS4, and it's like, the fuck I did it. What I get it for?
Mm-hmm.
This is free too. 2K25.
I'm on it.
Yeah. I'm waiting on y'all boys whenever.
All right. So y'all wanna do the do another draft?
I'm down with
Another
it.
league?
I wasn't in the first one, so
Oh, okay.
I'm
weren't?
down with it. Yeah, no. I don't
That's
think
right. That's right. Cause you were on that bullshit.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, I gotta beat 2K83. I gotta beat 2K83.
so. Yo, 2K12 was my mother, man. I had to do it, and I did it. Nigga.
Penny heart rate on that ball.
I did it.
This
nigga.
nigga was over here like, yo, I just gotta get the assist title.
That's
How many assists you need, Bobby? I just need 500 more.
Right. Right. Like, bruh. That game is no longer supported, Bobby.
It wasn't. It was nothing. You could do nothing on that game but that, and I did it. And I was like, all right, I'm good.
You ever played Shaolin versus Wu-Tang 2?
No, I ain't even heard of that.
It's an indie title But you can play with Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris, Jet Li.
What? I don't think I've even seen that shit for sale.
Like, yes, well, damn, I don't know what I've done. You can stream the bullshit. Like, yes, this was some, you can play with, like, the,
I've seen videos of this. I thought this was a fake game.
No.
I thought this was a fake game.
It exists. I was on that bitch playing Wing Chun versus goddamn Karate. Like, yo, it's fucking hilarious, bro. So, no. The first was better than the second one. I will admit. But look at the cast though.
Was that Jackie Chan?
Look at the cast. Look, you got fucking.
Yo, is Jet Li in this?
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna go.
Motherfucking Bolo Young.
Yes.
Is that motherfucker?
That's Jet Li.
Hold up. Go to my man.
Okay.
Go to my
I'm gonna
man.
make my way there, Keith.
Go to
I'm
my
gonna make
man.
my way there. You got Bruce Lee.
Donnie Yen.
Yo, look. Yeah.
Jet Li right here.
Yes, that's Jet Li right there. Wing Chun, Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan.
Drunken Fist. That was a good movie.
Is that young Jet Li?
No, fuck that is. Look who that is. Tony Jaa.
What? And he
That's
got a
crazy.
bone on his back?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Look. Yo.
Get the fuck
Look. Look at that shit.
Who the fuck is he?
That's fucking Bloodsport.
Yes.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yes. Yes, son.
Yo.
Yeah. Yo, Donnie Yen.
Ip Man?
Yeah. Yo, you haven't never played this shit, son?
That's crazy.
Fucking hilarious, right? And then the title with all these stars out there, son.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's like, is that fucking
One black character.
right there?
I give it to him. No. What's his name again?
That's
What was his name? Jim Jones?
Afro Man.
Because he was the end of the dragon.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
Wow.
Yeah, right? I mean,
Tony fucking Jaa. And the music hitting.
That's it, right?
yeah.
And the music hitting.
What the? Oh my gosh.
And they kind of got it down like the motherfuckers. Yo, I can't believe, I thought you had played this shit, son. This is part 2.
I've seen clips of it, but I was always like, this ain't no real fucking game.
Yeah, man. It's very real. But yeah, to your point, I can't wait to play Phantom Blade Zero. I'm still waiting on that shit. Phantom.
Have you seen the new thing they said?
No.
Like there's like I think they said there's like 8 or 9 different endings depending on how you do your side quests.
On Phantom Blade Zero? Bro, like he has something that's going on, right? Where he has a certain amount of time to live. Have you seen Where Winds Meet?
Yes.
That's, man, it's so many. Like, this is the era of samurai games. Have you seen the remake of Onimusha?
Yes.
Like it, bro. It's some shit coming out, bro.
And I'm down for that because I never beat one of them, but I played them.
Oh, back in the day?
And they were fucking awesome.
Fucking Ghost of Yotai comes out. Yotai comes out. Ghost of Tsushima Part 2 with the chick, bro. It's like I said, this is the year of the fucking
He literally
samurai
almost
game.
about 3 months out.
Really?
Yeah, it's in October. That drops October. So I am ready for that. I think the game I'm also really ready for is excuse me, that new James Bond, First Light.
I heard they were making that shit, bro.
Yo, check that trailer out, son.
Okay, I gotta check that shit out.
That shit. Did you ever play Uncharted?
I wasn't a big fan of Drake's Uncharted, but my nephew loves him though. I just never got into it.
It's like that. It's third person, and it looks like just a bunch of action set pieces.
Really?
It might be a linear story, But it looks like there's a driving sequence in it, a high speed chase in it. Pull that trailer up, bro.
Yeah, let's do that. Fuck it. Let's do that. Cause this. Can you?
This is hilarious.
Yeah,
I love the
bruh.
music.
Bruh. Shaolin versus Wukong fucking 2.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, Chuck. Fucking don't waste your coins on them. Yeah, let's pull up a trailer. Fuck.
It should be in. You should be able to pull it up in PlayStation.
Oh, shit.
I
I hit the
did
home
state
button.
of play, but it's all good.
Straight
He
here.
did a state of play. Oh yeah, I know you in daddy mode. Backyard.
Boy, I'm full on. Fucking watch Yo Gabba
Oh
Gabba.
shit, Ryan Trahan too. You order him?
Dude, I started. He's like a low budget fucking Mr. Beast, but his content is good.
Yo, my wife and my daughter love him.
They do.
And they're following him right now on this 50 states in 50 days thing. They're watching that.
So the dude always go across the country.
Is he walking or is he?
No, he's driving.
Okay.
He's
Yeah,
driving.
dude show you he can take $1 and fucking survive, but his likeness and people know he is. But
He's got good content, and he started a candy company that doesn't put all the extra shit in the candy.
Yes.
That shit's pretty fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
Shit's pretty fucking good. You can get it in Target, but you know.
You tried it?
Yeah. But
Oh,
you know,
damn.
black people, we don't shop in Target no more.
Right. Yes, we don't. I haven't. Yeah.
That's it.
I haven't.
Black people, stay out of Target.
Right. What am I looking up, Keith?
First Light.
Where's the fucking voice button? First Light. FRST. Light.
There it is. Right there.
It's the new James Bond trailer. Okay.
Yeah. This shit looks good.
His parents cut their own rope to save him. He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain. He was 11 years old.
He then started a grand tour of every major boarding school in Britain.
Always at the top of his class.
Always at odds with authority, same thing in the Navy.
His superiors all praise his instincts.
And they're all in need of early retirement. Nobody knows what to do with him, Mum.
No, and I suspect he feels the same way. But what he did in Iceland...
What he did in Iceland was insubordination. It was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless. He only survived thanks to blind luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mum.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet without a target.
So he's a young boy.
Let's give him one.
Do you have an appointment?
The name's Bond.
James Bond. He's with me.
Anymore? Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves, James.
Should look good now.
So you shouldn't have.
We're facing a situation of the utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
009 is a master manipulator. Whatever the end game is, we won't see it coming. Jet lag gets me every time.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset.
With respect, Mom. To hell with that.
Tell me, what do you do, James?
Lately, headhunting.
Yeah.
Looks good. It looks fucking amazing. Damn. Wow. Okay.
I suppose this is another teachable moment.
wouldn't even be mad if they
Mm-hmm.
when they reboot Bond to do this as well, like the actual movies.
Okay. Yeah.
I definitely want
For the
to. I
younger
don't want to see an
cat,
origin
yeah.
story again.
You don't want to see an origin story?
Nah, not again.
Mm.
We got one
That was
already.
dope.
You know, Daniel Craig did the origin story.
Yeah, but he. I thought he died in the last.
I didn't see the last one.
Yeah, I thought he was on like I thought he died. That Daniel Craig. That was supposed to be the end all be all.
They said they
But
started
you know,
doing
Bond
that.
is just the code name, so it can always be interchangeable.
Okay. Yeah.
But we saw it. I feel like we saw an origin story.
Okay.
Mm.
So I feel like just drop us
Just
in.
go do.
Just drop us in. He does his thing.
Okay.
Even if he's like fresh, newly Bond,
Yeah.
I don't need to see him struggle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't
True.
want to see a struggling.
I don't want to see him struggling to learn to be Bond. You know what I mean?
Bro, what do you think? I want to play this so bad.
I don't.
You don't want to play it?
I didn't play the first one.
Me either. But have you seen the second one? I'm pretty sure.
I have seen clips.
Oh
and
my
it looks
God.
like the first one. Where you
It
just,
does.
it looks like you're a FedEx.
Well,
Yeah,
I think he has a
that's
gun
what-
and
that's what
shit,
it
and
comes
he's
down to.
shooting people.
He had a gun in the first one too. If I'm
He
not
did?
mistaken. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was fighting.
You know who that's supposed to be right there? Yo, they get fucking like who the fuck is that? You know that's supposed to be fucking Solid Snake. You know Metal Gear?
Yes.
Yes, that's Solid Snake. They Shadow Moses. They wrapped this in the fucking Death Stranding. Well, that's fucking Solid Snake from Metal Gear.
Wow.
No.
Yo, Hideo Kojima.
Yes, thank you.
is
I.e. Hideo Kojima.
always
Yeah.
doing the fucking
Kojima.
most. Always. Always.
That's Snake. Yes, that's fucking Snake, man.
I remember when Metal Gear 5 dropped,
Yeah.
and it was fun until all Hideo's extra shit comes into it that you got to do, and you're like, I just want to play the game, dog. Why I got to do?
Yes.
Why do we have these 45-minute cutscenes?
True.
It looks great, but the game just from what I've
Yeah.
seen and heard, all you're doing is delivering shit.
Okay. Yeah. See, that's fucking stupid.
I'm cool,
Damn it.
and that's Solid Snake.
Why
You know
the?
what I'm saying?
What the fuck? Why did they remake Snake Eater 2 out of all of them, man? The third one, Snake Eater.
What?
Norman Reedus.
Yeah. Norman Reedus the fucking baby.
The
This
first
shit.
one had Guillermo del Toro in it and shit.
Right. Oh, Hideo. Oh my god, this is fucking hilarious, man. But yes, Death Stranding 2, Little Nightmares 3 is coming out.
I haven't played any of those.
You haven't? They're good games.
I
They're
heard.
they're good games. Like I said, we just touched on all the samurai joints that's dropping. Yeah, this shit. Yeah, I think I got a list up. They're fucking it's a weird concept. I will admit, it's a weird concept. But I don't know. The critics are saying that it's really good. So you say you left? You stopped playing?
I beat it. I beat
You
the
beat it?
story. I beat the story.
It's so much side questing. I won't go. Look at nigga, and I won't even go to side quest. I haven't even side
And I was
quested.
doing a lot of them, cause I'm pretty sure you've seen your board where all of your
Shimbaku,
enemies-
the main
enemies and
one.
shit are-
Yeah, the main ones. Yeah.
How much of it do you have filled?
Shit, I'm going so much side questing that I won't even worry about the main one. I done knocked out a lot of shit on the side. I just keep side questing, man.
I've eliminated maybe like 3 or 4, more than that maybe of the side factions.
Yeah.
And based off of how the board looks, I know there are more to unlock. And I was just like,
A lot more key. Yeah, see, that's one thing
So I
Ubisoft
beat
can
the
run into
story.
the ground. Yes.
So I went ahead and beat the story, and once I beat the story, it was kind of like, I'm good now.
Ah,
You know what I mean?
okay.
And then I went to RoboCop, which has done me right.
Word. What's this Mind's Eye, man? They got horrible fucking ratings. The Mind's Eye game that came out,
I don't know what you're
They-
talking about.
Fucking, it was one of the big new like release titles. What the fuck is it? Mind's Eye. Let's look at fucking here, Mind's Eye. Mind's Eye. Hey, pull that bullshit up. Yeah, this here. Did you not hear about that? Like, it was. Look at the ratings on that shit.
Jeez.
And it just released, but they said people want money back. But it was supposed to be like a big title that came out, like a lot of people were anticipating.
Wasn't it supposed to be like a GTA?
I think so.
I think I heard about this and it didn't do it.
They said it's fucking horrible.
Oh damn, these are the people who made the new Bond game. It looks like.
Oh shit!
That might not work out.
Oh shit!
At first, I thought it was just broken synapses in my head.
So this looks like fake ass Hideo Kojima.
Oh fuck!
I've been seeing things.
And he looks familiar.
Buried down deep.
He looks like an actor that I
Right.
like his movies.
Haven't seen you around, Charlie. Maybe this is the real me. Diaz, you were a good soldier. I'm not even part of your future.
That's right. I remember hearing about this.
You don't deserve what they gave you. It's activating. You're one of them. You're working with them. No, please. What do you mean one of them?
Yeah, they threw that shit in the garbage. Like, it was like, you know what? Get rid of it. It's fucking trash.
Tell you what you need to play.
Yeah.
RoboCop.
RoboCop is like that though.
Dog.
I'm about to try it out.
If you grew up with the movie,
The game
see,
and the movie.
I grew up with the movie. I
okay.
remember my dad taking me to see RoboCop 1.
I do remember the movie
And
too,
it
man.
fucked me up in the head.
Yeah, it was kind of horrible. They fucked him up. They fucked RoboCop up.
Yes, they
His
did.
head and shit was the face, and they were
To the
ripping
point
on.
to the point where I'm like, I'm never going to Detroit.
Yeah.
I'm never touching down. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
But the game and the game Crimson Desert. I want that. I
Okay,
definitely
yeah,
wanna
that's
play
my
that.
wish list item. Yes.
I definitely want to play that.
What about Expedition 33?
I've got it downloaded on my Xbox
Do?
because
Okay.
it's free. It's free on Game Pass. I just never played it.
Oh.
I never played it. I just I'm back on my PlayStation a lot now, so unfortunately that kind of loses out. But that Ghost of Yotai,
Yeah.
that's where I'm go. That's where I'm moving to next,
Mm.
and that drops in October. So I'm definitely getting up on that joint.
Yeah, so you ran through fucking Assassin's Creed.
Yeah,
Damn.
I did. Who do you like playing with the most?
I like Naoe. I'm an assassin all day. Yeah, Yasuke or Yusuke or whatever. He's just too bulky for me. He's just too grunt.
I love
Grunt force.
playing as Yasuke.
Yasuke, you do? See, it's like Naoe reminds me of Tenchu.
Yes.
Game Tenchu back in that, and I love just rocking with her. She's just so fucking stealthy and bro, did you ever beat Black Myth Wukong?
Yeah.
Okay, did you play the challenge mode that they released in DLC?
No.
Bruh, they got a mission where you have to beat Yin Long, Tiger Long, all the Long Dragons in one try. They got some shit, man. They got a challenge mode that's ungodly. Yin, you remember Yin Tiger?
Yes.
You have to beat fucking. First of all, you got to beat the tiger in the blood water first.
Yes.
Then you have to beat the other one. Then you have to beat Yenlong and the Tiger in that second stage. You got to beat all of them in one shot. All 4 of them. They got a challenge mode on here that's ungodly.
I have not gone back to Black Myth.
What was your thought about it?
I loved it.
It was a great fucking
I
game.
loved it.
It was
I
a
loved it. Did you ever
great
play that?
fucking game.
I loved it.
There was yes.
The fighting mechanics were it was like simple, but just a layer of kind of like intricacy that you could get with. But I thoroughly enjoyed it.
It was a great.
I think
game.
that at the time when I beat it, the DLC still wasn't on the horizon yet.
Did you beat the additional boss?
Yes.
In the snow.
Yes.
How long did it take you to beat him?
Surprisingly, not that long because
that motherfucker sucked.
I cheated.
Okay.
And looked at ways to beat him.
Boy,
and
how
and the what weapon you needed, what powers you needed.
Throwing the fan at him right off the back and going, cause bro, that motherfucker right there, Keith. Before I cheated as well, I was like, you know what? Fuck him. Like he was that hard.
Yes, yes. I immediately ran it back after I beat it. Made it all the way back to the last boss and got hung up on him. The last Wu Kang boss is the one that is truly a pain in the ass.
Bro, you know what? When on my second playthrough, I got the ability on the spinning wheel where all 5 of your doppelgangers could go in, they could do the attack. Because remember wondering, like, when you first played the game the first time, when you ran into wondering, like, did you run through him or did you come back or did you wait until you beat him? The big head motherfucker who was a spirit. And he was like the
big Buddha baby?
Yes, the big Buddha baby with the big head that you ran into in the first stage. He took me 2 hours to beat.
He took me a minute to beat too. But
fucking sucked.
I ensured that I beat every boss I came across first go around, except for the salamander. I missed him.
Oh yeah,
and I had to go back through the second time to beat him to get all of the enemies. But I love that game.
It was.
I love that game. That was it. That was and is a really good fucking game.
Did that win game?
I heard they got 4 chapters coming. 4 new chapters of DLC coming. Yeah, man.
You know, if you beat it a certain amount of times, you eventually could get the Wulong ability. Like at the end, the guy you're fighting, where you could do all the shit in one. Like, who was it? Bear was saying, one of my friends, he was like, you gotta beat it 5 times, you gotta unlock the entire wheel. Because, you know, each time you can unlock an ability, you gotta choose out of 3, and you beat it 4 times. Out of the 4th time, you can get the ultimate Wulong staff or some shit. An ability where he just like the motherfucker at the end. Because that shit, boy, it was so cold when I tried to take a sip of my gourd and that bitch froze me.
Yes.
I'm like, man, give me this shit, man. He drew fucking threw it. That shit was so fucking cold, bro.
That shit was. Yo, how was Sparking Zero?
Oh my god, short-lived. And it was a disappointment to the fucking franchise.
Really?
Yes. We played it all of 2 fucking weeks. And along with everyone on the fucking internet. We went back to Fighter Zero. Fighter Z.
You know,
even though transformations shit were dope, but
you know,
the game was repetitive as fuck.
You know, in Xenoverse,
yeah,
you can go Ultra Instinct with your created character.
See, right? And it felt like a spin-off of Xenoverse, and it was kind of repetitive.
Are the controls the same?
Yeah.
Dog.
But the transformations in that game is fucking dope as fuck.
In Dragon Ball Xenoverse, right now, your created character can go Ultra Instinct if you have a Super Saiyan.
How's that look?
Like Ultra Instinct.
Yeah.
And I think they've added Ultra Ego Vegeta in there.
Damn.
Like Xenoverse, I fired it back up not too long ago to see what was going on, and it had 50 messages in there that were updates of new stuff that's going on. You can do the Kamehameha where Goku rides.
How he killed Kepler?
Yes.
How he flipped over
That
and up close and
It is a
personal?
move now that you can get.
Damn.
Like Xenoverse is probably the ultimate Dragon Ball Z game.
Yeah.
Where everything you've seen, you can do now. They got Beast Gohan in there. They got Orange Piccolo in there.
Damn.
Yeah, man. Have you gone back to Sifu? Did you ever beat Sifu?
I didn't. And it's on my wish list because I kept it on my console storage. I kept it on my console storage, but I never did because as you can see, I got 508 games, but I only have installed 38. I got so many. I gotta stop downloading games, bro.
Do you have an external drive?
Yes, 2 terabyte. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, on my console storage, obviously I can get 38 games, actual PS5 games, and
Okay.
everything PS4. It's just I think I started just randomly deleting shit because I got a hard drive for the PS4 and I got an M.2 inside of it.
Okay.
So yeah, I installed like 38 internal games, but again, I have to go through. I gotta stop downloading games. I said I hit 508. I was like, you know what? Let me fucking beat some of this shit before I stop buying shit.
You downloaded FIFA?
Yeah, it's free.
It was free?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, FIFA 25 was free. Fucking Elden Ring, Forza 5, that's the first, that's a Xbox exclusive.
These racing games.
Xbox fucking exclusive. This game is fun as fuck. Outlast Trials.
There you go, right there.
Fucking, I gotta still beat RoboCop. I gotta beat Spider-Man 2. Have you beat Spider-Man 2?
Yeah.
I ain't even played it yet.
What?
I know. I gotta stop playing. This, I got halfway through. Have you beat Rise Run?
I never finished
It gets very intricate, bro. I was
I know.
like, damn, you can start getting shit.
I feel like I put a bunch of time into it, and I only made halfway through the story.
Right. I think I'm about halfway through the second area. I'm like, there's a lot going on.
But the fact that you create your Ronin, and you can make a black nigga with dreads
Yes.
as your samurai Ronin, I thought was
Bruh,
fucking great.
Have you played this?
I played the demo.
It fucking was a disappointment to me, the demo. Because it had a lot of hype going into it, and I think the demo was at a space where it's like, damn, I thought this was going to be doper than it plays as. You liked it?
I love the demo. I like the animation style.
It didn't
too.
hit with me. I was like, fuck, because that's the demo itself, too. And I was like, fuck, man. It's just not hitting home, man.
Yeah, my son bought the game for himself. You know what was disappointment? The Suicide Squad.
Yes, it was. It
They
was.
hyped that up so well, though.
Dead
was.
Cells is a good game.
Yo, I started, but the fact that when you die, you go back to the beginning, I was like, yeah, you
Dead
know
Cells
what?
was good. Dead Cells was good. I got a little far. I got kind of far in that shit, so that was good.
I love this Sonic. If you ever want to play a Sonic game, play Frontiers.
I stopped at Sonic 3.
Dude, this is fucking fun. I'm not even gonna lie. It's fun as shit because it's open world and they really emphasize his speed on that bitch. Like, man, when you get into supersonic mode and you get like, I love fucking Frontiers. Frontiers is good.
Real quick.
Yeah.
We still doing the show?
Yeah, let's yeah, bro. Yeah, we are still alive. Let's
To whoever's out there watching, appreciate y'all. It's the Pregame Boys.
expect
And,
new content. We coming, man. We in the lab. We about to come back harder with more content, and we're gonna give you more of the pre-gamers, man. So stay tuned. Stay tuned, man.
Stay tuned. Appreciate y'all.
Stay tuned.
tuning in with us.
So this is your boy, the Ashen One, and to my right we have
Clutch. Bobby.
and
Dunny McDonaldson.
of course, shout out to Snacks and
Cause
Romy Rome, Cuzzo. We're the Pregame Boys, and yeah, we'll holler at you.
Yeah.
And yeah, we out. Cause yeah, we been running.